Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the. Anyone remember the name of this one? Welcome back to the. Welcome back to the Moth Company. In case you've lost track of where we are, because I know I have, we'll just give a quick recap of what happened last session, session 12. To make a long story short, your house got burned down.
Dang. Oh. This one's on you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's not on me.
So you're
on the revisionists.
The revisionists attack Urani's home. There was a very lovely confrontation between the crew and an entire 200-man army, 200-man woman and dog army. Cato once again got trounced, this time by the founder of the Crimson Order, who was also at the head of the revisionists. And the crew quickly escaped on their ship, the flagship of the Modron Warfleet.
You say that like we lost the battle.
I mean, they did the thing. They did do the thing that they wanted to do.
Yeah, but they also had to retreat because of us.
Also, they didn't get to the basement, did they?
No.
So that's okay.
Yeah, we
So
won.
I guess it was a mixed blessing on both sides.
I don't give a shit about the house. We won.
I give a shit about the house.
And of course, there was the burying of Urani's brother and the reaffirmation of a certain Maya Whitlock's oath to the mysterious Lady of Bone.
Yay. Good job. Great job. You made the right choice.
Definitely not the wrong one that we all were willing to take for you.
And with that, we're going to have to solve another set of loose ends, this time for our lovely Arian Rivera.
Oh, I forgot that we were. I have no idea what this is going to be, and I'm legitimately terrified.
Okay.
Alright.
So your craft has been underway for a few hours. You have been going south, away from the chilly mountain range where the Lady of Bone makes her home, and toward a deranged, twisted growth that was once the proud elvish forests. The trees have shifted and split, falling victim to whatever foul experiments the elves have done decades prior. It's polluted and broken the landscape. It's seldom even what you remember it being from your youth. The cities of your youth are missing from the tree line, as are the birds that once keened upon the highest towers. Estevel is surveying the landscape in a very modulated fashion, her grim frown kind of gleaming her very symmetrical face. The ship begins to set down toward a roaring river, and Clyde and the rest of the crew, they've set down. Clyde and the rest of the crew have pulled out ropes, and they're trying to dock the ship onto the ground so that it's not float downstream.
Are they doing it successfully?
They're having a little bit of difficulty with the process.
Yeah, no, the trees will avoid you.
Okay.
Yeah, they're actually kind of like...
Did we take a long rest?
Yeah, you guys have taken a long rest from the time that you left the Valley of Graves and have arrived at the Elvish Forests.
Did you roll for your new hit points?
What? Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
I just took the average.
So everybody
Oh wait,
has...
I forgot to add my con.
So everybody has
I also have 41
a little
points.
tiny tattoo of a stylized arrow on their neck now.
Why?
When they wake up.
Well, just because.
What do Cato do?
Sold my soul to the devil.
I literally don't sleep. How did you do this?
Huh? No.
Add that to the character drawing.
It's just a little...
Sharpie, a stick and poke.
I probably should have asked, but it's like I mean, I can not give it to you if you want. It's just a little thing that it's a mark of like my protection or whatever, so it'll help if you get in trouble.
Wait, it doesn't.
So you went around and did this for everyone during your
No,
shift,
it just
except for-
appeared.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. I'm not sneaking into their rooms.
So
Stuff
did you
tattooed.
sterilize the needle that you used for this?
I didn't use a needle. It's magic.
So, wait. We now all have tattoos. Because you decided to be nice?
Can I move it?
I mean,
Like if I think real hard?
I decided where to put it and what it was, so I chose the alchemical symbol for iron because iron represents honor and courage and being steadfast. But so if I
Can I have it on my hand like I'm getting like it's a stamp to get into a club?
if we go if we in another 8-hour
Fuck
rest.
is a
Yeah.
club?
What?
Okay, you know
Are you a
taverns?
part of a cult?
God, if she was a part of a cult, we would have known by now. I feel
We
like.
don't know. It took a while to figure out she was an elf.
So Clyde and the rest of the Modrons have actually made a Modron chain because the anchors didn't really work. You actually see the anchors are getting washed downstream. So Clyde and the rest of the group have made a Modron rope that is stemming around a bunch of trees, and you can see that the branches are actually reaching down and like piercing the Modrons.
No.
Just like a little balloon.
Like killing them?
Oh yeah, they're just like pointed little. Their leaves. The leaves are so sharp on the branches. They're just right through the eye.
Are we
Maybe.
supposed to do something?
Should we?
If you want, you can just drop us off.
Yeah, we need to find, or we need
Pick
to
us
find a
up
better way to secure
later.
the
We
ship.
can ping you.
We can.
The only
pull
way
the ship.
to get this place to let you stay here is to belong, and y'all don't. So, wait.
Fair
So are we
point.
gonna die?
No, you'll be fine.
Okay.
So, Esteval, there's a dog whistle, and the rest of the Modrons like detach, and the rope is still standing flat, but the Modrons at the very end start running across, so it's like unbuilding itself.
Is Clyde okay?
Clyde's fine. Like, he has like gear. He has like
Mine is
gear.
plot
He has
armor.
gears and like springs on him for where the Modron next to him got punctured.
Mine has plot
Like
armor
oil.
and so much trauma.
So, are you guys gonna? Well, yeah, I assume you're gonna get on.
Yeah.
Just sit on the boat. And, like,
Also, Urani is going to very quick second hug Kato. You do not have a say in this.
I sort of do the like just arms, but then
Yeah.
I do a big brotherly pat.
Aw. Is Marie coming with you?
And Marie is coming with us.
God damn it!
All right. So the Huntress Anne Marie readies her gear, and she arrives at your side, kind of looking at the forest, like, well, I see now why I stayed home.
It's a crazy forest where the trees move, so I thought you would be best equipped.
Fair enough. And
Yeah,
she definitely leaps over the side.
Oh,
See if she goes
sick.
over. What's her dex mod?
Is this an acrobatics check?
Yeah. Acrobatics. Where is it? Can't see it.
Yeah, no, this is.
Oh yeah, so
this is
yeah, it's
pretty
22.
normal.
Yeah. Okay.
So
all
Anne
right.
Marie definitely leaps over the side, bow in hand, and hits the dirt and rolls.
Damn.
And she just
All
kind of
right.
like looks at you guys.
We're coming. We're
Yeah,
coming.
we're coming.
We're on
Wait, you
our
gonna
way.
use the ladder?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
just kind of jump onto a tree branch and let it carry me down?
Spider.
This fucking
Wolf jump?
forest
Go
is
ahead.
basically my mom.
Aww.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah. Sorry. Forest be kind of fucked up though.
Mom Forest.
Mom forest.
Mommy Forest be kind of drunk today. Fucking spider monkey leap. Airden takes off and
I
sees.
just step off the side of the boat and onto a branch.
Yeah. You just.
I just start walking,
Okay.
and it makes the staircase for me down to the ground.
All right. So, Airden gets off of the tree branch staircase.
We got a rope anywhere or like
I'm just
ladder?
taking the ladder. I just take the ladder.
Yeah.
I just take the ladder.
A ladder.
Oh, I
Yes,
want
you
to
got
take
crazy.
Ronnie with me.
Oh.
So you're gonna like.
Yeah, like I'm holding your Ronnie's
Oh.
hand. when
I thought
we're
you were gonna
walking down
fireman
together.
carry.
No.
No.
I'm not holding your hand.
Fireman's carry is the.
Oh,
You're
like
thinking
bridal.
bridal
Bridal.
Later.
Subtle.
I will follow Anne-Marie's lead.
Oh yes.
Not 12.
Oh, buddy! We are great at leaving off this ship.
Spider monkey jump right over the side.
Okay,
So
I'm
you
gonna
just
climb
take
down
the
the
ladder.
ladder like a normal
You
person.
just take the ladder. You're by far the lamest of the crew. You take a ladder and you're wading through the river. And the
Pants
water's
are all
like
wet.
sticking to you.
Oh,
It's like yeah, it's kind of weird.
just sloshing around.
Kato, as you set foot on the ground, the very air is acrid and unfriendly. It pokes at your lungs with pinpointed needles, no doubt affected by the catastrophes that have occurred here. Aridin, as you so clearly recall, you've been meaning to what you've been meaning to see for so long is about a mile due west, some ways off into the gnarled, dark brush that has replaced your beloved trees and ferns, and just kind of swallowed the entire landscape whole.
Aridin, what kind of crazy stuff are we gonna find in this fucking forest?
Is this like
Okay, well, you know how I can like talk to monsters?
Yeah, you're like a
Yes.
witch or something similar.
This is where I learned how to do that.
That's good to know.
So, good way or bad way?
There's a lot of monsters.
I mean,
We'll find out.
I'm alive.
Can you like?
I don't know if I can extend that protection to you.
Fair enough. We'll see
But-
if we live.
That was ominous. Alright.
We'll find out.
We'll find out if we live or not.
Let's
Alright,
get
well,
going.
Anne-Marie can
Off into the. She's
lead the way.
Okay.
No, I will lead the
Okay,
way.
yeah, you lead the way. Yeah, whatever.
Alright, so just charging off into the brush?
Yep.
Okay.
We still holding hands,
We
babe.
still holding
Still
hands.
holding hands.
Alright.
So the forest knows that I'm not here to murder a bunch of people.
Okay, Kato, you're walking along, and you just boom, 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 boom on your armor. There are
Clank,
thorns
clank.
that are leaving dark, deep kind of gashes in the metal. That are all like they're blood red and you're kind of orangish, and you set foot, and you feel like kind of encapsulate your foot,
That's right.
and you guys also find yourselves caught in something.
Come on. This is embarrassing.
What is it?
What is
What is it?
it?
What does it look
It is a carpet of black moss. And you can see it's starting to work its way up your boot. Like it's kind of congealing and like flowing up your boot.
Okay, do I know how to deal with this?
Anne-Marie?
You can try to roll a nature check and see.
Yeah,
Okay, would I have
Anne-Marie
advantage?
should roll
Yeah,
nature
you would.
too.
I'll also roll a nature check. Because what harm is it?
I got another nat 20.
No, I'm not rolling a nature check. I ain't beating that.
This is some kind of mutation of grab moss, which used to actually hold up torches on the sides of the trees, though now this carpet has clearly spread, and your foot is starting to itch. So probably the best way to get out of it might be to try to circumvent it entirely.
Okay, so can I just like pull my foot out of it?
It's got your foot pretty well, but you can try to get above it.
Oh yeah, I'll just try to grab onto a branch and pull.
Okay,
Pull up.
I'll
I'll
take
do
out
the
my
same.
longsword and just start cutting.
I just
cutting.
started doing
No.
something.
I'm like
Sawing at it?
not my great sword.
Okay.
So I take out my relatively smaller
Saw.
longsword and I'm gonna sort of saw.
Okay. As you begin to saw at the grab moss, you can see it's giving way, but also your blade is starting to corrode to rust.
Oh yeah, it doesn't like that.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
what
try
am I
and-
supposed to do then?
I'm just gonna try and grab branch and.
Okay. Make a strength check, please. To pull yourself
I mean,
out.
you can do a chin up, right?
Yeah.
I can do several.
What does that have to do with this?
That's a 11.
All right. So you've got your hands on a branch, and you're trying to wrench it, and even though it's a live branch, it snaps.
Oh
How's
And
Anne-Marie
the
doing?
grab moss is actually like up to your calf now,
Oh shit.
and it's starting to itch really badly.
Okay, great.
How's Anne-Marie doing? What's she up to?
Emery's she's wearing long pants, and you can see her pants. It's like starting to grow through her pants.
Okay.
But she is gonna try to get a rope throw and just.
Sick.
So let's see if that hits.
Do I
It's a
waste
dex
a
check.
level 2
The rope goes flying through the air, and you hear it go bonk off a tree, and followed by it hitting a rock. She shrugs.
Okay,
and
am
says,
I
"We didn't
out-
have
Hey.
this back home."
Yeah.
Am I out of the moss?
Yeah, you're able to get out of the
Okay,
moss.
thank you.
Do you think I could do Misty Step and get out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 7.
Okay, so I guess I'm just walking through the tree branches. Can
Yeah.
I try to find Anne-Marie's rope and like anchor it?
Sure. Just make a perception check, please.
Great. I'll cast Misty Step, which is. I feel bad because that's like. using a second level
Perception.
spell.
That is an 18.
Hey, what
Alright,
else?
you're able to find
what
the
else
rope.
is it used for? That's what my step is for.
It is right near
Where'd my pen go?
an owl bear, a snoring owl bear that is That its hide is made of stone.
Oh, baby.
And it's like kind of got some like flecks coming out of its mouth as it snores. So it's laying beneath the tree, snoring, and the rope is like right near its beak.
Okay. Does it look like it's like sick?
No, looks
Okay.
normal.
It's just a cool owl bear.
It's just got stone. It just has stone instead of feathers.
Stone owl bear.
Okay. And I don't. Wouldn't have been an owl bear I would know from my time living here.
No,
This is a new lad.
this is a new one.
So yeah, am I out of the moss now? So.
What'd you? Yeah, you did Misty Step. Yeah, you're out of moss.
Woo.
Grab moss, gang.
Well,
I go over
to
and
use my nifty little expanding pole
Ah!
the
I
classic.
go and I go to help
to
Kato.
basically like spring launch myself.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So are you just gonna launch yourself up or like out or?
Out.
Okay. Yeah. So you
Epic game.
put it in the moss and
No,
it.
like I hold it
Okay.
and then extend.
Okay. Yeah. So you're launching yourself out. Wahoo! Let's see. You can hit a tree. Oh! Kale, that's 1 damage from hitting a tree.
Oh no.
Fine.
Okay.
So
I
you-
wanna.
you-
Alright, are there any nearby branches?
There's branches all around.
I don't know that these branches are gonna help you out.
I'm gonna
here.
go and I'm gonna try and help Kato up out of it.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of. I mean,
Hopefully
you
it gives you advantage on the roll.
Yeah. If you're trying to do strength, that would.
I mean,
Trying to pull yourself out.
yeah. I mean, I guess I'll make an attempt.
Okay. Go
Does he
ahead.
now have advantage because I'm helping?
Yeah, he does.
No.
Okay.
So it's DC 12 to escape.
Well, I got a 22.
Okay. So you're able to tear yourself away from the moss, and you can see it's still growing up where your legs were. But you have.
This is one of my favorite kinds of moss.
Should we
You
get?
broke
I
it
just
out.
think it's fascinating.
Should we get
Yard
Anne-Marie?
would have really liked this.
Is the owlbear? Does it look like it's like very asleep? Like how deep is this sleep?
It looks decently deep. Sleep.
Okay, because if it is really like very asleep, I'll just go up to it and try to take the rope. But otherwise, I'll like wake it up and be like, "Hey, bro, can I have that rope,
Yeah,
please?"
you can take that back.
Because I don't want to risk startling it and then it attacking me.
If needed, I would.
Does it look like I could wake it up without touching it?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to sneak up.
Cool. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
stealth roll, per favor.
Okay, with SB1 relying on being.
Yes.
I have advantage.
Okay.
Cause my boots.
Sun Nika boots.
Ooh.
Well, good thing that I had
You had
that.
advantage.
I
19.
got a 16.
16. Okay. You're able to tiptoe up, and you see the little owl bear cubs, which are they just look like stones. They're like little stones with beaks. And you pick up the grappling hook, and you have it safely. The owl bear kind of like. Yeah, it's the little ones. And they kind of roll over in their stone shell and then go back to sleep.
I don't touch them because
Bear.
bear. Yeah.
For everyone at home, bear.
I
Alright.
love.
Don't play with bear cubs. You'll get murdered.
That's our community service. for them.
Hey, Anne-Marie, you need help?
Anne-Marie's already standing on the other side.
Alright.
Got you covered, boss.
Alright.
Just wanted to be sure. Okay, where did Iriden go? Go and try find Iriden.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna keep moving?
Yeah.
Cool.
If Urani does see the owlbear, she's just gonna be like,
Aren't they so cute? Okay, don't touch. Don't touch.
no,
Don't
I'm not
touch.
going to.
Okay.
Alright.
It's just so
Who's in the back?
Me or Maya?
Okay.
So is it you or is it me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Odds you evens me.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like it.
It's 2. It's me.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say it should be you because Kato's the most likely to fall behind, and we gotta notice that if it happens.
Maya, you're in the back and you kind of brush your hand against a very large waxy leaf. And as you brush your hand, a spray, like a mist comes out. and let's see if it works.
Are you okay?
You're able to close your eyes in time, but you feel like calcification growing as your eyelids. So make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw to avoid having your eyes calcified shut.
8.
Permanently?
No, probably not permanently.
Probably not.
What'd you
That's a 18.
Okay. You're able to close your eyes and then quickly open them, undoing the calcifying kind of liquid that is growing on them.
Oh, what was that?
It's fine.
It's a spook plant.
Oh,
It's
must
the
imagine
Medusa
it.
plant.
Must imagined it.
Alright. And after trekking along the openly hostile wilderness, and what you
Airden's
thought,
just like whistling.
and Airden, what once you remember is your neighbors' homes,
Airden's in the lead and does not
Uh,
notice.
That anyone is having any problems. I mean, he's like, wow, it's great to be home.
you've gotten a thorn stuck in a very large, probably about 6-inch long thorn that has been stuck in your elbow. Elbow, shoulder.
No, but it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
like bandy.
Yeah, no, it's just flat,
Oh.
and it's just gone through your clothes, and it's like probably 2 inches into your elbow.
I just.
Kato, you brushed your head along some very poisonous ivy, and your head is swollen.
Oh, don't worry. If we
Very
get back
itchy.
to my old camp, I have stuff for that. Don't worry. It used to happen to me all the time.
Amory has a snail that has embedded itself upon her hand.
Oh, those guys are cool.
And
They'll lay some eggs in there, but they'll hatch eventually, and then they'll come out, and you'll be fine.
And Maya, a bird's nest.
It's like
is
motherhood.
on your head.
Also, like motherhood.
So anyway,
Isn't nature great?
as you
No, I'm used to regular nature.
it just keeps like flying back. The bird's nest itself is landing upon your head. Ernie, your feet stop themselves. You find yourself in the center of a small lull in the trees, where the bright sun peeks through the clouds, casting a few rays upon the dark forest that surrounds you. The grass here isn't gray like the rest of the forest, it's green, and the air doesn't stab at your lungs so harshly. The bones of an elk sit in the clearing, and past it is a towering pine tree with a kindly-looking face that's grown out of it. It's your dad.
What? Wait, which one?
Your biological
Oh
father.
shit!
Whoa!
He is.
Which one?
So he is.
Airden has 2 gay dads.
He is.
Really?
And their mom was the one
Loki has 4 parents if we're counting the forest.
So the trunk is about 20 feet wide, and your father has kind of grown into it. And the only part of him that is clearly visible, like you can kind of make out the figure of his elbow, with his shoulders, and the rest of his body grown into the tree. But like his face is still kind of there, but it's chlorophyll.
Does he look like conscious? I run up to him.
Okay.
I haven't seen him in literally more than a century.
You run up to him and you smell the scent of your father as you remember him, and also the scent of a soft pine tree.
Okay, so it's like the scent of my dad, but if he was a tree.
Yes. Exactly like
Imagine your dad, but if he was a tree. That's what it smells like.
All of us having dead dads. Like my dad's a ghost, your dad's a tree.
My dad ain't dead.
There's some birds chirping in the clearing, and Amory is kind of like sitting, trying to extricate the snail off of her, and you see she actually pulls out a knife and like starts digging
No!
at it.
Airden is like, stop it. It's natural.
Airden, is that you?
You're alive?
More or less, yes. I mean, I can't really move my arms anymore.
I thought you went insane like everyone else.
No. Remember when I went to the library for 5 years?
Yeah, you could be a little more specific about which time.
The last time, Airden, my dear. The last time I went to the library for 5 years.
You just liked the library a lot.
Well, it was exile, dear. But, Yes, I learned the secrets of purification magic, and I wanted to battle back some of the taint that had spread throughout the land here. And what better place to do it than our home? He's not looking at you. He's a tree, dude.
I'm looking at him.
Urani is going through all 7 stages of grief at the same time.
A pine cone falls and dog picks you right on the head. Sorry about that, my friend. It's not. I don't really. I don't have such good control anymore.
God, his head is fragile.
The snail and Amory are not doing well.
Amory, stop it!
And he's like, ugh.
Amory, you're just gonna hurt. You just let the snail be there.
Fine. She crosses her head and looks at the snail with a very angry glare.
Make peace with the snail.
It's gonna look at it.
My dad's here. I'm doing a thing. Just chill with the snail.
She starts restringing her bow. I'm like, sitting on the ground. My, how you've grown. How long has it been? Must have been at least a few years. I haven't had any trips to the library lately.
It's been about a century, a little more.
That would explain the snow. Well, do you mind taking off that hood of yours?
It removes 3 hoods.
You see your father, also the tree, kind of like closes his eyes, and his breathing's been very shallow. Your ears, my dear.
Yes, people don't think kindly of elves.
It's a shame, but I suppose that's warranted, all of the craziness. But you and I, we made it out, and you've done very well for yourself. I can tell that much.
I've done all right.
Your new friends, I assume?
Am I supposed to know what's going on?
I can put some
Yeah,
pieces
Aaron's just
together.
talking to a tree in Elvish.
Your dad's a...
Oh yeah, you're the only one. She's like, this is another Airden thing? Or should we be ready to attack this tree?
Urani is just slowly backing away.
No,
Got an
you
axe.
don't want to meet my
Cut his
dad?
axe.
No, it's not that. Your dad's gonna. It's not that I don't want to meet your dad. It's that your dad is going to hate me.
It's the first time meeting the parents.
Good work. Good work, Gail. Way to capture that moment.
Yeah,
Is
listen,
your
you already...
dad? Why is your dad?
Amory is now like
Don't worry about it.
poking at the snail a little bit. Just trying to see how loose it is.
How loose is it?
Oh, it's not very loose. The snail also has a shell that's like a pine cone.
Oh.
So there's like just a pine cone sticking out of her hand.
Yeah, it's just cool. It's like jewelry.
Well, I think if there's one way that I suggest, and I know this is a morbid thing coming from your father, but if you have free time, really, invest yourself in being a tree.
It sounds like it's probably easier.
It's great. I'm so in tune with everything. I get to just watch my little corner of the world pass by. It's quite lovely feeling the birds in your branches and watching the world go by.
I don't think it would itch.
Couldn't tell you. Can't really feel the upper half anymore. Well, I suppose being a tree doesn't mean I'm quite an elf anymore. That leaves a big responsibility on you. You're the last good elf, I fear.
I guess I am in this plane at least.
There ought to be more of us. I'm sure, no doubt, your uncle and his sons and daughters have found their way to some place where they are probably not trees. Because, as you recall, Uncle Grenadine always hated trees.
Yeah, he really didn't. Just weird for an elf.
I
A
don't know.
wood elf, too.
They were very big fans of bushes.
I'd like to try and roll to see if I have, in fact, killed him or not.
Oh, yeah, sure. Make a insight check.
Okay, not gonna lie, I like you a lot, but if you killed my dad, this might not work.
No. The uncle.
The uncle!
The uncle or any of the nephews.
I think he said bird.
Nat 1.
Yeah, you've killed so many elves. They all kind of blend
So
together
many
at some
of them.
point.
That's so much worse!
You're just like, they got long ears, you know. Whatever.
They got long ears. That's the deal.
Their heads are good on pikes.
I don't say any of this, so I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
You're just like... Just had to be sure.
Well, maybe I ought to give you one last gift then. And you hear rustling of the trees as slowly but surely, out of the trees, a wreath begins to lower. It's a pine wreath with golden amber pine cones that ring it. Well, darling, I suppose you can lose the hood for a little while. You might look better that way. And the tree,
Harsh, Dad.
it's only for the best.
You were always honest.
A kind face like yours doesn't need to be covered up. And the
She
lower
does
branch
have a very
extends
nice
out the
face.
wreath and places it upon your head, gently.
I whispered to Kato, it's a very nice moment between Iridan and their dad.
Oh,
It's like
and
watching the
flapping out of the tree as well, a little gray owl lands upon your shoulder. That wasn't my doing, but I suppose you could keep an eye on it.
Can I, move it on my wrist and just,
Your dad, also the tree, gives a gentle smile, and you
Iridan
can
tree
see his face is starting to fade away. This bark kind of congeals over it.
What's happening?
Well, there comes a time when there's more tree than elf, my dear.
But I just found you.
And I'll still be here for a few hundred years.
But I won't be able to talk to you.
Speak tree.
I could figure it out.
With that, he gives you a wistful smile as his face congeals to bark. And the visage of your dad, smiling as if he could never be prouder of you, is immortalized for the rest of time until the tree grows too big
Okay.
for the face.
I start crying. I'm crying.
Okay.
Don't you speak with plants?
I don't know if it works on plants that are also my dad.
Well, you can always try.
Yeah.
Amber's found a stick that is not pine from your dad, and she's just poking the snail, and she actually flicks it off, and the snail just stays on the stick, and it's stuck there.
Hey, Anne-Marie.
Oh, Kato, you feel something rustling in your pocket.
The chaos paper?
It's the chaos paper.
Is this where you want to be free or whatever?
It just kind of flops upon the ground.
I pick him up and I let
Yeah,
him.
you just
I let
throw
him
him up in
fly.
the air and you just boom, hits the ground like a sack
Okay,
of
well,
bricks.
fucking hell.
Your closest friend.
My
piece
closest
of-
friend, my enemy.
The piece of paper is gone.
Just like, what?
Are you? Yeah, I mean, I guess you could take it with you. Whatever the fuck.
No,
whatever.
this is where he wants to be. If you love him, let him go.
He really loves you. He'll come back.
It's okay.
Please don't come back. It's a lot of heartfelt
You can
goodbyes.
always speak with plants. You are very good with plants.
There's paper.
So-
There's trees.
It seems like we have had a lot of stuff we haven't told each other.
Are we gonna have like a sharing circle here?
I mean, we can do it here.
Oh, fine.
Anne-Marie has produced a cigar, and she's now just smoking the cigar.
Anne Marie!
Don't smoke in front of my dad.
Oh, yeah?
It's fucking Robin Hood.
Okay, fine, I smoke. Go ahead, your turn.
Alright, so none of you know where I'm from, right?
No.
Well, I mean, I'm from the Crimson Order, but,
Well, we know that much. You don't shut up
I
about
assumed
that.
you were from like Kansas or something.
What the fuck is Kansas?
Don't worry about it. I'm the only person alive who remembers it.
I'm, alright,
Oh well, there is one other person, but we're not on good terms with him.
I don't think we're there anymore.
Great.
okay,
Dorothy much?
so I'm from a
Wow,
place
it'll
up
work.
north.
Sorry.
It's a, what's it called? You know, it's like a state ruled by a warlord. It's called Terragal. I was raised there in a sect of the Crimson Order, with my dad and my family. And I fell in love with this girl when I was about 16, 15. Her name was Morgan. She was a witch from the woods. She was raised by this like hella old lady.
Was she hot?
She was really hot. I thought that we were gonna get married, but you know, I took the hunter's bane, the thing that made me what I am, and she started acting all different after a while. She started talking about how me saving people and helping people was a waste, and that people like me and her could be something more. And I didn't want that. My dad didn't want that. So I confronted her at the top of this clock tower. And she turned my dad to stone and she threw me out of the clock tower.
Holy shit.
Damn.
But I lived.
Live, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
So my dad's turned to stone. And the love of my life is a witch queen that rules my homeland.
So, wait, you're telling me this witch threw you out of a clock tower and we're not going to take your homeland back? I mean, we're here. We're probably going to be dying after this.
Oh yeah, you guys, like are you on the boat? We skipped
I
off
guess
the
we're
boat?
heading
Are
towards
you-
there.
We're heading towards
We're heading
the boat.
towards
We're having
there. We're
this.
talking.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
we're
I
talking.
gotta get the salve for your rash.
Okay. Johnny, is there any part of that doesn't check out? Or
No, it all checks out.
all right, good. Because I didn't clear it with you.
No, you don't have to.
I remember you told me a little bit, and so when you said a witch
Yeah.
in a clock tower, I was
Clock
like, oh,
towers
that's
are in
fine.
Arathia. It's okay.
Yeah, there are clock towers.
Oh yeah, it's like a plant, and it just looks like a pile of needles. That's seriously. It just looks like you're just like okay, just. Is he?
Yeah,
plus-
it's like those things they use to test if you still have nerves.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And
No,
it's just
they have like wheels, and the wheel is just covered in needles, and they
What
just, like, roll
the
it.
fuck?
They roll it on your skin, and they're like, "Hey, this hurt."
And Kato, as your face is like unswelling, it's like blood blister just kind of oozing out of the side of your face.
Oh.
I
do
would
you
like
have,
to.
like a napkin?
I'm not done.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Go ahead.
Just where we are.
So I
It's really cool.
you know, the reason we're not going is because we'd get our asses kicked. She ain't alone. There are a lot of other.
Like, we're about to fight God, but I think that she could probably kick our asses.
She's very strong. Anyway.
Maybe after we fight God.
That sounds good. So, I'm always talking about how I'm an orc.
You are.
You sure are.
Well, biologically speaking, I'm 35% half orc and 65% inhuman. I have 2 hearts and 4 lungs. I have additional adrenal glands.
This explains some things.
I have a lot more veins than people do.
So basically.
This is a flat out lie,
No?
So basically, what
I'm a big purple man. I'm 20 feet tall.
I thought you were.
It's Grimace.
I'm Grimace, guys.
I'm Big Grimace.
I can't tell if you're now pulling our legs or not.
Well,
It's the only one.
No.
Let's try to find that second heart, guys. You have 2 hearts and I smoke.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell us a better secret.
Yeah, I've got.
I'm sorry, I had a normal life.
First heart's right here, second heart's right here.
Yeah, we can't. We live in this fucking hellhole. You expect us to have normal lives?
Oh, speaking of, we live here.
Oh yeah,
We
live.
arrived at my home. I have
Oh.
decided,
Okay.
which is it's like a subway, like the stairs down to a subway entrance, and it's
Yeah.
mostly blocked off. But it's probably pretty fucking grown over now because I'm not there to clear it.
Yeah.
But
Wait, like a real subway?
yeah. Elves
Like
have
a metro,
fucking
yeah. They have underground houses.
public transportation.
Oh, cool. I'm proud of them. Yeah.
But so it's
Good
we
infrastructure.
go down into an old subway station, which is like sectioned into rooms by these huge roots.
Yep.
And there's just like the remnants of some stuff from someone living there, and that was me.
Homie.
Smoke.
So
Couple
yeah.
of like
So
dead elf corpses in the corner because you had friends once that were also just dead bodies. Yeah.
It was like I Am Legend, but worse.
Yeah. Yeah. They were actively rotting, and you're like putting their fingers back on and like trying to keep them as good as possible.
Oh.
Very crude embalming.
nice place.
All right.
The
If
corpses
you guys
are a
want
nice
to go, you can go now. I'm done.
Oh god. Does anyone else want to go? Or should I go? Or I don't know if anyone wants to go.
There's a gentle like outside as the ship sets down in the clearing. The Bodrums were just kind of like wandering around outside the house.
Bye.
Clyde's got a stick, just a very big stick.
Oh god.
Good job.
We can't let Clyde have a big stick.
It's like 8 of him tall.
Jesus Christ.
It is a log.
Just a full tree.
It's about 16 feet tall. He's just walking around with a stick. A couple of the Modrons were just like, they got a pine cone and they're hitting it with a stick. And they're running around in circles after they hit the pine cone with the stick.
But it's like perfect, like clockwork circles.
Yeah, well they have
Are you saying they play baseball?
they got 3 stones laid out in a perfect circle. And one of them goes up and hits the pine cone with the stick and runs around in a perfect circle.
It's impossible to hit the pine cone with the stick because it's so long and it's so heavy.
Yes, the pine cone, very long.
No!
They hit the pine cone with the stick and it just falls. And the stick snaps
So-
every time.
Kato, that was a lot all at once. And
Well, you never asked.
no, because I figured it was your personal life and you wouldn't want to share it.
Well, the problem is that anything that we don't know what these Mindflayers are going to do to us or what they're going to hold over us or each other.
Oh, right, about that.
Anything about that.
About that. I'm surprised if you already didn't figure this out. I used to be controlled by Mindflayers for like years,
Okay.
Hence why I can speak Illithid and everything,
Yeah,
and why I hate Mindflayers so much.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. The other thing is that, so remember how you owe me a favor?
Yeah.
Okay. The favor I'm asking of you is because I have a tiny little, basically, parasite in the back of my neck that allows Mindflayers to possibly take over my brain, and if that happens, I want you to kill me.
No.
Yes. I'm serious.
No, you got out of it the first time.
That took years, and that was a once in a million thing.
Let me see it.
I have a knife. You
Turn
can
around.
heal.
Turn around.
Wait, what?
Turn around.
Henry's just.
Oh, are we doing surgery?
Just let me look at it.
Oh, okay. And her hair's naturally like in the two braid thing, so like
Yeah. So
base
I'll
of her
just
neck.
like do the standard, like I'm pushing around to
Yeah.
see if it's like a lump or whatever. Is it farther down in there?
It's further down in
Okay. Is it in the base of her brain or on her neck?
base of her brain.
Alright.
I also wanted to warn you in case there's a very slight chance that if we do kill the dead god, I might die on the spot.
Yeah. That's why it seems like it would be a better idea to get this thing out of you.
I don't think that would. I think I would. I don't know if I would. Would I die?
Quite possibly.
I don't
It
know.
might
Only
be
one
keeping.
way to find out.
It might be.
No.
It likely might have replaced a part of your brain, and that is now functioning as that part. So of course, if you lose it, well,
It's
you
like
would
those
just lost a
fucking
chunk of
bugs
your
that
brain.
eat fish's tongues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They're these
Oh,
bugs. They eat fish's tongue, and they act as the fish's tongue.
So you're looking outside,
Yeah.
and Clyde has hit a pot. He has hit the pine cone very hard and very far, and it has
Wow.
gone into the woods.
Great.
Disappeared.
Great job, buddy.
Go Clyde! We stop from having a conversation. Just
Seriously.
woo! Go Clyde! Go Clyde!
That's gotta be all the way by Arden's home. You gotta run over there. Get it.
No.
No, don't make him do that.
You gotta
Clyde.
run to her home.
Do you want to roll a persuasion check on that?
Clyde, don't do that.
It's very gullible.
No.
She's making a home run joke, guys. I got 11.
Also,
Okay.
we're at my home.
He starts running. And
No, we're on our way back.
He's like,
Oh, are we leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Well, the ship's outside, so he's like, and a bunch of the like Modrons stop him. He's pointing and like straining to get out.
Fuck, I forgot.
So like, I just wanted to warn you a little bit.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know if there's really anything that can be done about it. We were all sharing personal stories, and I felt like this would be a good time to warn you.
I just don't know why you didn't tell us sooner.
Why didn't I tell you? Because I didn't want you to not. When I say I didn't want you to not trust me, that sounds wrong.
I do trust you, but I'm not gonna trust you if you're mind controlled.
That's why.
When?
When?
You think these things are gonna stop coming for you?
No. Honestly, I'm surprised I lived this long. I figured we are going to basically kill the dead god that controls them all. After found out about that, I realized that might kill me at the same time, and that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I'm not.
We can
There has to be something we can do.
we can cut it open and look at it.
Preferably without cutting open Yorani's head. I don't think we have the proper instruments.
Well, I don't know what our other option is. I mean, they might have the proper instruments on the ship.
That's why I said that if I get mind controlled, I want you to kill me.
I am not doing that. All right? And you're not going to go out on this self-serving sacrificial bullshit like I was gonna. All right? You're not doing that. Okay. We're going to find a way out of this. We just got to do it. might mean cutting into your brain, but I don't want to do that. So we're gonna find out if there's another way.
I have, in quite a few years of research, heard of spells that may be able to revive the recently dead. But
Are you saying?
I'm not saying that I can do it. But
I would say I could try and do it, but again, I would be the
So
one
I'd
who
cast
would.
Yeah,
magic
you're
on
the one.
yourself when
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah, that I was gonna say.
So,
So.
Johnny, J-Man.
Alright.
We're
I'm ready for
the
this
whole
one.
world. So,
Any more flattery you need to do?
stuff like cure wounds will like patch stuff. Does it just accelerate healing? Because I'm wondering, like, you know, if there's a part that's missing, would you need like a full? Would it be the same thing as like restoring a lost limb or like healing up skin?
Restoring a lost limb.
Okay, cool.
If not greater than restoring a lost
Yeah.
limb.
Either greater restoration or wish.
Yeah, you get greater restoration or wish. You could kill her and then revive.
Revivify. Can
Revivify.
druids learn revivify?
No, they can't.
No.
Shit.
I can learn reincarnate.
We can bring her back to life as something else.
But that's later.
Urani turns
Yeah,
into
that's
a frog.
it's a 5th level spell.
What if your Ronnie turned into an elf?
That'd be funny.
Mr. Bones.
Oh, your dad's ghost would be pissed.
My dad's ghost would be so pissed. Guys, I'm an elf. My dad's gonna be pissed.
Oh, decisions. I mean, what are you going to go about doing? Also, Modron update, they're now jousting. On
Cool.
on each other's
Alright.
backs.
I fully support this.
All right, let's go onto the ship. I'm gonna look whether they have surgical equipment.
Okay. So you get on the deck board, and Estevel is looking at you guys like, is everything okay?
Yep, everything's fine.
We have to perform a lobotomy.
I don't know what that is, but honestly,
How do you know what
Kato,
lobotomy
Kato,
is?
a lobotomy does not go at the back of the head.
A lobotomy isn't a lobotomy any part of your brain?
No.
Oh, it's
It's
the
a very
front-
specific.
Frontal.
It's the frontal lobe.
Oh.
You know, one of the only parts that you can live without.
Well,
It's fine. Well, I used it.
Live being a technical term.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then Kato uses the word lobotomy wrong.
Very well.
Do you have equipment for that? Or anybody that knows how to do that?
We might have a few things.
Why the fuck would this warship have the equipment to perform brain surgery?
because it's a warship made by this guy who, like, is a not a god. He's really smart.
Basically a god.
Well,
How
we can
lays down the
certainly.
law for every corner of the realm he's
A
in.
lot like a god.
We could try, yes, but can't promise the precision tools needed. Are you ready to get underway, and we can perhaps solve this dilemma as we go?
I don't know what other option we have.
Besides cutting open Urani's head.
I don't. I don't know. It's up to you, I guess.
It's up to you if you cut into my head or not.
It's up to you. Whether it's your fucking head.
Yeah, I mean,
They've formed a Modron totem pole. These guys are just like, they're just doing whatever.
Yeah.
They're trying to catch birds that are flying in the sky. It's just.
Alright, we should probably take off before they get themselves
Yeah.
into more trouble.
Almost as if on cue, the totem pole, which was once interlocking arms up and down, one of the Modrons in the center lets go, and they all
Oh.
cartoony slam
Oh.
on the ground.
Alright, guys.
Huh?
Alright, buddies.
Yeah.
And
Let's-
this is a good place to
Take 5.
Okay, please stop calling her an she.
Edit this together in post. Alright. Nearest still as you board the flagship, Estevel's calmly surveying the deck, watching the little Modrons go about their duties, taking care of the rigging and loading the ballistae.
after making a totem pole.
As you board, she turns to you. The crew has made the necessary preparations. We are ready to embark when you are. The Modrons glitter in the dull sun, as do the boards of the ship.
We already talked to her.
Oh, yeah, well. Yeah.
We talked to her, we stopped, and then she came back up to us again.
Yeah.
Let's be off.
Alright.
Yes. So we're heading to the astral plane, I'm guessing?
Yes, we'll have to head back through the tunnel.
Take the Kraken with us.
As you wish.
How do we know that this Kraken won't get mind controlled?
Well,
Because mind controlled Kraken doesn't sound good for us.
Yeah, but
Trying to
non-mind
get to
controlled
it.
Kraken would be so good for us, though.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
So, as the ship takes to the skies, gliding over the ruined land with ease, just as many ships had before the Illithid made their way into the prime material plane. The destroyed roads and empty hamlets fly beneath you as you approach where you entered. Along the way, there's a small abbey outside of Zeg that is lying atop a hill. It is dusty and empty, but seems kind of familiar to all of you. There's the carcass of a massive worm that lies across the dead dirt hills, and there's a winding trail of drifters that are making their way through the bones.
An abbey?
Yeah.
Do you know what an abbey is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How does it all familiar
It's
now?
the one from our
The
session
one
zero.
from the start. All right, campaign's over.
Oh no, it's not the one for your auntie then. She wasn't there.
Oh yeah, you were.
She was the only one not there.
It's the one from session 0.
Yeah, just wanted to do the little callback.
Oh, that's sweet. I was just confused.
So after a short time, you arrive to where the portal was.
Is my fucking other dad there?
The drifters, quite possibly.
Well, we can come back. We can come back. We can come back.
We're going.
So
We'll come back.
at the helm, the portal seems to be reopened. A sputtering, unstable portal that threatens to slice the ship in two. But a portal to the astral plane, no less. And you find yourself back in the inky tunnel, surrounded by fog on both sides with dark, glassy water beneath the ship itself.
We got the Kraken right.
Among the grotesque bodies floating on the water's surface, a massive wave rocks the boat in its wake, as the half-Kraken, half-Illithid Baphomet surfaces, peering at your craft with a single yellow eye.
I wave.
Hi again.
It's good to see all of you. Now, I suppose you'll be leading the way.
Yeah, we do know where we're going.
Wait, does anyone else understand him?
Only you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very well. Let's hunt. And the Kraken follows behind. Is there anything else you want to take care of while you're
Yeah.
in transit?
We surgery.
Sojori!
Okay, so
I took French. at school.
we need to find out if a healer's kit contains like surgery supplies. I think that
I
might
don't
be
think it does.
No.
Okay.
Minor injury.
It has like band-aids and
Let me look at
Neosporin.
Xanathar.
Would an herbalism kit
No.
it's
have?
Xanathar's.
Really?
Well, the like contents of all the kits
Oh, I
because
thought it
there's
was.
expanded stuff. for
Oh,
kits.
yeah. I'm gonna press X to doubt. What are you guys up to right now?
I wanna look a little closer at the crown that my dad gave me.
Okay.
I also bond with my owl.
Alright. So your owl's just kind of getting the hang of being on your arm, obviously. It's kind of pecking around. All the Modrons are looking at it really weird. Crooks its head at you.
I'm gonna go up to Aaron and go, Aaron, wait, watch this. I'm gonna pull out the tiny stuffed owlbear and I'm gonna put it so that it can sit with the owl.
Just kind of pecks at the.
Get
At
it
the
because
toy.
it's an owl and that's an owl.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Thank you.
So you were looking at the crown. Of course, there are the pine cones that have been resonated. So they are beautifully kind of cast in sap and maintained. You have not seen any needles fall off of the boughs that make up the crown or the laurel. They seem to be evergreen as well as producing a very calming scent. That
Does it
reminds
sound
me.
like my dad, but if he was a tree?
It smells like your dad, but if he were a tree.
Wow.
So healer's kit is not an actual kit. It's just a from the healing feat.
It's just a, yeah.
Yeah, so there's
Okay.
no physical Maybe. Wait, what's the verdict?
What's the verdict?
There's nothing in it.
Is healing 1d6 plus 4 HP equivalent to performing brain surgery?
No, it's not. Sorry, gang.
Darn.
Well, guess
Sorry,
I'll
gang.
die.
Alright. So,
It's fun.
Anne-Marie is on the deck.
Yeah.
And her face is cast in sharp shadow. There's light and shadow kind of intermingling itself along the boat, casting these weird, very unnatural kind of angles. And she's just standing there silently, just looking over the prow of the ship. And there's a very concerned expression on her face.
Hey, Anne, how you doing?
Well, for a girl that just left her home and is going to her probable death, couldn't be better.
Yeah.
And the Modrons as well. They're stock still. They're not running around the deck. They're not doing anything. They are just still.
I don't know what to say. I feel the same way, but I think it's a good way to go out.
I suppose so. I mean, could have just been hunting elk for my mother. Instead, we're going to go be heroes.
I guess if you think about it, there's not really any point in being alive at all if you're not scared of death. You know, welcoming death is maybe not a good thing for me.
Well, let's see where it takes us.
Hell yeah. Respect.
Alright. Maya, all of your life, there has been something, some kind of wall in your mind. You can feel almost like a dam behind the back of your head.
A damn what?
A dam!
A damn.
A damn dam.
A damn
One
dam.
M.
Damn.
And you can kind of feel the water washing against it now and then. But something, there's like a fracture in it. And there's a wash, a tingly, cold wash that floods throughout your body. And there's a sudden realization that you're whole. Very well. So,
I wonder what that means.
okay, cool.
Who knows?
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, you guys had nothing to share at the big sharing party.
We had a big
So,
Yeah, you guys didn't contribute.
emerging
Nobody.
after a
It
few
seems
minutes.
like you wanted to move on.
After a few minutes, you emerge from the tunnel, and you're greeted by the sight of 38 Modron warships sitting stock still, kind of layering the outside of the portal. There's a cheer in the Modron tongue, a whirling and snapping of gears as you come through the portal. However, the mood instantly sours as the figure of Balthamet comes through. The ships begin to rear, turning their weaponry around, and Balthamet, in turn, begins to thrash and kind of move his
No.
tentacles.
Be chill.
I'm gonna run.
They're on our side.
I'm gonna run to the front of the ship and yell, "He's here to help us kill the bastard!"
Yarr!
Maya's going to go to the helm. and
Yo
say, hold your fire. Order.
Okay. All right. So you give the order to hold your fire, and there's a moment where it seems like they're gonna lose everything on this kraken and just blow it to hell. And that air kind of, you could cut it with a knife.
Listen, maybe later.
Um,
I don't know if he's gonna turn on us.
and
okay.
I'm not gonna kill him if he's
No,
chill.
I thought you were saying.
Maybe we'll kill him later to the kraken.
Yeah.
later.
I've been evil the whole time, guys.
Not again.
That's why I didn't share my backstory.
So the ships turn, and there's still a couple of rear-facing ballistas toward this kraken. So there's not quite the air of unity. But the warships, you slowly make your way. The flagship makes its way to the helm of the entire thing. And Estevel's just standing on the helm, looking out to the blue-black astral plane, kind of their hands folded behind them. Well, let's get moving. It's better now than ever.
We've got a god to kill.
Yeah. Cool line. Big one-liner.
So the warships begin to
I came up with that just now.
The warships begin to cut their way through the black and purple skies. The wreckage of ships lays all around you, sitting motionlessly in the air. Ships of all makes and models, some with 2 masts on the front, the top, and the bottom, others fashioned like eels with stingrays, some just trading vessels that are clearly way too small to be anything to fight against, and just very old experimental ships, all of them lying around the plains. And bodies are floating motionlessly in the air as well, perfectly preserved in stasis, bathed in sharp light and dismal shadow.
Are like dead?
They're dead.
Okay.
Alright, we need to start.
I go to the crime and I'm like, eat up, bro.
You see it kind of snap. Balthamet kind of like pulls a couple of bodies and just snaps at them. And you can see there's an elf family that gets scooped up by one of the tentacles and just.
Okay, well that one felt rude, but.
Okay, we need to start on the surgery.
Oh, we're actually doing this?
Yeah. What? What?
Well, Ronnie, do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I mean,
non-consensual surgery time.
That's not what I.
Put her in there.
Okay.
yes,
see?
the only thing is, no one knows how to bring someone back from the dead here, do they?
Yeah, I kind of don't want to kill my fucking girlfriend.
Well,
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
okay. Well, I was under the impression that we were just gonna look at it first, figure out.
Okay, yeah, but cutting people's heads open has a tendency to kill them.
Girlfriend?
Michael knows what he must do.
I don't.
This is the perfect alibi, Michael.
Shut up.
We're kidding. We love you, Mike.
This is the perfect alibi.
I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know what we're supposed to do. We have to try.
I mean, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Do you want me to try?
Yes. At least look at it first.
Yeah.
And then if it looks like, oh wow, that would definitely cause a bit of death, then maybe not
Just
try.
a little bit of that.
Just a little bit of death.
Okay, before I cut your head open though, you're my girlfriend though, right?
I was planning this whole like speech thing, like right before we went into a final battle, and then like
You can still do
I
that.
had a whole plan, and it just went right out the window.
You can still do the speech. I would love a speech.
Well, now his speech is like sort of ruined. It was like confessing love, sort of wow, no, the speech is now gone.
We're not here.
I'll listen to the speech. You can run the speech by me.
Should I do the speech now? I mean, I wasn't done with the speech.
I would love to hear the speech.
Seeing as like I know. Okay, well, I didn't have it fully written yet, so it's gonna be kind of bad, but.
Well, let's collect ourselves and check in on the rest of the Modron.
You were gonna write out your. What? You're gonna take it out?
I didn't write it down. I just thought of it. I knew that here's the thing. I figured this was a final battle. We were all gonna die. All hope was going to almost seem lost. And then, boom, I was going to give this really...
She drops them and it's like, oh no, they're all
I was gonna give this nice speech about, hey, like, I actually really like you. I've liked you for a while. I've been way too nervous to say it. And the fact that even though we're very different people, I really love you and I genuinely want to spend the rest of my life with you. And God, you're amazing. And I was gonna say all that at the middle of, or right at the final battle. No, now I've just said it right now. So there goes that.
It feels like I shouldn't be a part of this conversation.
I wanted to
You
break
love
out.
me?
And your eye just kisses her.
Gang rights! We did it, gang! I'm sorry.
You've done this to
You
yourself.
know now what you must do.
I'm burning with glorious purpose. Anyways.
Quick side note for the viewers. In multiple previous campaigns.
Multiple.
Just two.
Yeah, and
It only
Two
happens
is too many!
If
When Aspen's character acquired an in-game girlfriend, Michael's character proceeded to kill them. So now,
No.
We
In
No,
one,
one
enter
time Michael's
PvP.
character was God.
in one of them I was the DM and her girlfriend betrayed her. In the other one I just killed her girlfriend. Don't worry about it.
if I had a nickel for every time Michael killed Aspen's girlfriend, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Well, it's gonna be 3.
That is why I waited till the last session.
I'm so happy you guys are here for the final
what you
episode.
must do. Well, final episode with your eye.
Yeah.
Actually, I have in my notes,
Session goals.
under the questions, it's Anne-Marie checking on Kato, Maya rediscovering magic, and Aaron and Urani. Will they or won't they?
We
They
never
will.
will.
And Michael will he or won't he?
No, there's no won't he.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's Michael, won't he?
Well, how about some cheery post-romantic brain surgery, shall we?
Alright.
Well, Michael, will he or won't he?
You're lucky I'm not doing the surgery. You're lucky you've fate has given you this chance.
I'd imagine the surgery is probably some mixture of Maya's dexterity and your healing.
And I have
capabilities.
body and I have
Kato-
anatomy knowledge.
Kato is
My
is
brain
broken.
Kato is
knowledge.
over the shoulder driving, but it's
Kato's blood knowledge. Alright, so
Actually
initially,
driving with brain
you're going to
surgery.
need to make a medicine check or no, you're going to need to make a nature check to diagnose the manner of the parasite.
His nature. What's your nature?
+2.
Okay.
Or you can make medicine.
Can I
Okay,
help
my
with
medicine
my
is
knowledge of
+4.
Mindflayers?
Make it. Go medicine then.
Medicine?
You're no.
Self-diagnosis
Are you gonna? Yeah. Are
is
you
not
going
good.
to? I assume you're gonna put her under.
Yeah.
What do I use to cast sleep on
Not
myself?
with brain tumors.
I mean, yeah. I guess you could cast sleep on yourself.
Does it use a spell slot if I'm then taking a rest after?
No, because you're resting.
Yeah, so.
Alright.
You're already gets yourself out. I assume you guys are downstairs. You've got her on the table. On the workbench.
Maya's workbench.
Yeah.
Am I able to help? Use the help action?
Yeah, you use the help action
Okay.
to provide advantage.
So you have advantage. What was
Scalpel.
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 Yeah, you know a thing or two about scalp.
No!
What is it?
It was 2 4s!
Okay, so you don't know what it is. Well, that's fine because you obviously know what it isn't, right? You. I said that wrong. You obviously are
We got
confused,
2 surgeons.
which means
I have
Second
+4.
that's when we can step in.
Second opinion.
Second opinion.
Okay, you firmly believe that it is.
If it was a saving throw, I could
It's not.
help you guys
It
out.
has actually extended itself.
I'm looking at Urani, I'm like, wow, she's so pretty.
Yeah, you're transfixed by the back of your own's neck.
What the fuck?
No!
No! We're gonna kill my girlfriend!
Okay.
Damn! Look at that workbench.
Okay.
What a nice set of tools.
Okay.
Actually, you're struck aback by the nature of the whole romantic profession thing. and you're still kind of working through that realization. You think that it's attached, it's actually grown itself to attach to Urani's brain,
As opposed to like.
as opposed to attaching itself directly to the brain.
Okay.
It's grown.
And that's with an 8?
That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's your opinion.
I have +3 nature.
Okay, big man.
Okay.
Let's get a third- let's get a second
Are
opinion.
these guys able to help? A third opinion? Are these guys able to help?
No, they are.
Not
They
really.
already
Well,
attached.
fuck me.
Do I get help from Kato?
No.
You already rolled in that one. Yeah.
Yeah, you already dropped it.
Okay.
Sorry.
What is it?
15. 15.
Okay.
I got a 15, gang.
In a surprise plot twist, Michael is the only one who doesn't kill my girlfriend.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So in your opinion, it is some kind of. It's some kind of transverse, like it's working psionically. So it's not actually attached to Urani's brain at all. It is working on a psionic wavelength, and you can feel there is some kind of psionic tension there.
I have a psionic wavelength.
Yeah.
And we all have brains.
It's not a removal. It's a transplant.
Oh. Is it? Yeah.
Wait.
Just switch routers. Just switch routers.
Oh.
It's just like the internet.
Change up the frequency.
Should I just take a nap right now?
I'm not. I mean, if it's our last option, fucking fine.
All right.
Wait, what?
Okay, so you
You're
think
asleep.
you think it's directly attached to the brain. You think it's interfacing with her brain and is only using the back of her neck as a like hanging apparatus.
All right. So I refer that information.
Yes.
Believe me.
I don't know what that would be. Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Okay.
All right.
I rolled a 6, but I have +6 to perception, which is what I decided.
Oh.
Insight, I also have +6. So yeah,
Gotcha.
I believe you.
I trust you to do this.
I don't know if I can surgically remove something that isn't attached.
What is like?
I don't think I can
Is it-
cut
I
through a
on the
psionic bond
neck?
with a
It's
scalpel.
Yeah.
on her. It's on the neck.
So the point is that it's on the neck, but it's not.
It's
It's
on
not
the,
like grown in there. It's
it's
psionically
on the,
grown in
It's
there.
on the neck.
It's spiritually grown
Might
in
be
there.
dug in.
It's not like on the actual outside of the neck, I'm not guessing. Otherwise you would have noted it
It
is.
Yes.
It is?
It is. You
I
remember you
just-
said
he's got a
every.
little sack.
Remember you said every time I'm tugging it behind my hair.
I never said
I
that.
thought you did.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Urani's hair also isn't on the back
yeah.
of her neck. It's in 2 braids on the
You
side.
fool!
Do you want the character drawing? It's
There was
right
something
here.
where you were
You were-
hiding it.
You have miscalculated.
I figured it was in her neck and she was just hiding the scar from it.
No, it's like kind of sticking out.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like a bulging lymph node.
Yeah.
Oh, and
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
you just look like you might have like strep throat.
you got bulba or
Boobos.
Sorry.
you got boobos.
I mean, you can try to. You can try to.
You're asleep. Oh.
Like unconsciously in your mind, you can try to disgorge it if you want.
What do I roll for that?
It's a wisdom check.
Wisdom?
Is it a wisdom saving
I-
throw or a check?
No, it's a check.
Okay.
She's actively trying to do it.
Can I help by thinking she's very pretty and loving her a lot?
No.
Damn.
Yes! Oh! Unnatural 20.
Okay. So you've kind of pushed it out a little bit from your thoughts, so it's not that bond isn't as intimate anymore.
Is it like a tick? Can we just
Yeah.
like
Maya's just gonna take
Yeah,
like a
so.
small like wooden rod or something.
okay, but also
What the fuck was that?
I think that was a door.
Not trying to remove it, but just
That was the most-
inspect and see.
See if it's actually attached.
Why are there horror movie strings in this school?
Don't worry.
So you're just kind of prodding at it.
Yeah.
So you're prodding at
Like if
it.
it's got little tendrils, like lift them up.
Yeah, you're
Like
trying to
not-
lift them up, but they're
Yeah, I mean
pretty well dug in.
Okay.
what if it's like the face hugger and it bleeds acid and then it kills the whole earth?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Oh, you've seen Alien?
Yeah.
Everyone getting fed up with Aspen's fourth.
Aspen sees
My-
through time.
My headcanon is just that the elf reality was just
Yeah, just
It's just
It's not bad. Yeah, it's not a bad one.
Fucking hell. Alright, so.
So it's just in this one, Sigourney Weaver's an elf.
Whole difference.
Okay, so
Alien 3 was actually good because they gave it like 50 years to develop.
if the tendrils are stuck in there, you can like just cut the tendrils off, could you?
Yeah, if we're sticking with the tick analogy, then not removing the whole thing would be really bad.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, because also probably getting a knife in there and that mushy brain, probably not awesome.
That gray matter. Ugh.
Squish, squish.
Gray matter, you need that.
Yuck.
Brain goes squish.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try it. I'm
There
gonna
you
try
go.
doing it. I'm gonna try disconnecting it psionically.
Okay. So you're gonna make a wisdom check.
Alright, +1, baby.
It's a DC 15.
Well, I got a 7,
Okay.
so no.
It notices a psionic presence, but it does not disconnect from its current
Okay.
host.
What if we all mind link and use the power of friendship?
Well, she's asleep, so we can't do that.
Fuck you.
We could wake her up.
The power.
Doesn't sleep only last for a minute?
The real scalpel were the friends we made along the way.
Wait,
All
does
right.
sleep only last a minute?
I don't know. Why would he know?
You think I know how this game works? No?
Yes!
Johnny is the one who least knows.
Oh yeah, it only lasts a minute.
So you're awake, and they're talking about removing something from your neck with a scalpel.
Well, that didn't go to plan.
Roll a wisdom saving throw to avoid going to shock.
Please go into shock. That'd be awesome.
Is he 10?
17.
Okay.
Okay. So you're able to steel yourself as your friends are talking about cutting you open and working on your squishy gray matter.
Okay, I'm not talking about any of that.
Well, so the sleep thing didn't work.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll be fine. I just won't move.
Alright. Well,
What if... Can we just, those...
We didn't give you anything for your pain.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
grab the butt of a sword.
Can I just use my herbalism kit and use some fucking tree bark mix and aspirin?
Sure.
Tree bark aspirin.
Tree bark aspirin.
Go for
Is it an
Aspen for aspirin. Go for a nature check, please.
You've
Aspen,
reached
aspirin?
Aspen for aspirin. Yeah.
God damn it!
There's.
It's a 10.
Don't you get advantage
No.
on it because you're using
Oh.
the kit?
Yeah.
No, it's
No, because it's not a healer, it's an
Oh, okay.
herbal.
Well, you add your proficiency bonus at least.
Oh, then it
13.
is. Yeah.
All right. You're able to make something that you know will dull the pain.
Yeah.
Not intensively, but you know.
Sad-
Enough.
Sadly, it's not tree bark.
If you
Just
stub,
chew on these leaves.
if you stub your toe, it won't hurt as much.
It's morphine.
It's more.
I have
for the
discovered
trees.
heroin.
Let's go get some poppies.
I
Okay.
chew on the leaves. Young, young.
Okay. So you feel kind of bad.
Grab Kate
Alright.
gun and
Just rub some
It's
ice
so
cubes on it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like we're about to
Oh.
pierce her ears.
Open your brain. That was cute.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So it's stuck in there. Do we have more Mindflayer blood?
Can I try just...
You already drank all your Mindflayer blood.
Is there like a...
There's a couple drops left.
Is it like a tick where there's like a head of it that is specifically burrowed into her neck?
It's more like it's burrowed itself diagonally. So the whole thing is in her skin, and her skin has grown over it.
Okay.
So it's like a splinter.
So we are gonna have to cut in.
It's
to
been
get
there
it.
for a hot sec.
There's more Mindflayer blood. There's a couple drops left.
What are you gonna do? Can I see Kato at the moment, or is he behind me?
He's behind you.
I'm not
I see him
doing
lying.
anything.
I
I'm
see him
just
lying
thinking.
face down.
You
on the
can't
table.
intrude my thoughts, bitch.
Actually,
Oh, actually.
Hirani of all people can.
We should mind link what we're doing this.
Why?
So that, I don't know, we know if we're hurting you.
Well, first of all, that's a bad idea, seeing as we're taking out the thing that didn't give me psionic abilities, but it does sort of... Is it a part of it?
It's a part of it.
Feed off.
Yeah, so When removing it, I don't want to know what will happen if I'm using them when...
Psionic blowback.
If you
Yeah.
mind link with me, then my little bit would become stronger, right?
Yeah, just absorb it.
You might also get the link from the, little slug man. I never named him. I was going to one day and I never did.
Don't.
Probably
You'll
we're
get
about
attached.
to, we're about
Get on.
All right.
Well, it's just a little slug in my brain. You figured
I
you...
did cut the tension with that.
like you just immediately
I'm thinking.
With his mind.
Kato's
wanna-
like, you'll get attached.
Anyone want to go up to the upper decks and
No, we need all decks here. We need all hands.
get some air,
We
fresh
need-
air?
we
Anyone?
need
I feel like Esteval could probably perform surgery.
Can Esteban perform surgery?
She's probably got a stable hand.
Robotic precision.
Clyde.
No. No.
Is that a good idea?
Why not? What is Clyde?
I love how my leg right now is literally bouncing non-stop.
Okay, I'm gonna drink the last few drops of Mindflayer blood.
Okay, sick. So I want you to do me a favor.
Okay.
Put 2 tallies on the top of your character sheet.
Okay.
Now, every tally is a little bit closer to the illithid. So your two tallies in. It's gonna be important if something happens to
It's
you.
a
The less-
mystery tool that will help us
Yeah.
later.
I don't know.
By us, I don't mean. So your psionic connection is stronger. You can clearly feel the emotions that each person in the room is feeling, and you can hear your honest thoughts.
Kato?
unprovoked.
Kato, what did you just do? I can't see you, so I can't tell. What did you just do?
Why did you keep
And
that?
and your throat's more purple now.
I'm just gonna think in my head as a test this exact phrase. Ah!
Well, thanks for that. I'm
Alright.
gonna have to fix that in post.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna.
That's actually gonna wake everyone up.
Can I hear Kato at all? Can I hear his thoughts?
Just Kato flinch
No.
at the yelling.
What they yelling?
The mind yelling.
I'm focusing as hard as I can to try and
Okay,
disconnect
okay.
the
Yeah. Make a wisdom throw, please.
saving throw.
Throw. Check. You're doing it of your own volition.
Okay.
Can I also make a wisdom check
Oh, yes, you can.
to try and snip it a bit more?
Why don't you just give me, or why don't I? What's your wisdom modifier?
+2.
Okay, then I'll just give you advantage. Is that cool?
Sure.
Okay. Good luck.
Abba boopa.
21.
Okay. You're able to sever it. And Kato,
Yeah.
Oh,
what's going
no.
I
on?
need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It's latching onto the nearest thing, and you are the nearest psionically inclined
Hey
thing.
guys, you want to
Is
see?
it-
I'm gonna try and help him.
Those
Is it
two.
popping out and
No, it's not.
Yeah. It doesn't seem that physical.
No.
All right.
It's
hey,
still
gonna-
you
buried in
guys,
your Ani's neck, but it's
Can I try and help him?
no.
you guys want to see something cool?
What'd you get?
12, and I'm going to use my font of warding.
Okay.
Uh,
21.
yeah, I got a 21.
Okay. It has a 22.
All right.
I'd like you to add one more tally, please.
Quelman.
You've got a new friend.
Cool.
What?
Your mind feels vacant, as if you're in a room by yourself. And Kato, you've got a new roommate.
Cut that fucking thing out.
Okay. I can't.
Go back to sleep.
I can't sleep on myself. Is this
Okay.
using spell slots? Because I'm then resting.
No, because you're just sleeping yourself.
Okay.
So you
Alright, we've got
cast sleep on yourself. You have 1 minute.
All right.
You got 1 minute
Somebody get in there.
before I wake up.
Do the Motorons have precision tools?
Yeah, they do.
Alright.
Get in there, baby.
Okay, I will do it. What are we
Who
doing?
has- is
Whatever
it a-
we're doing,
yeah,
I'll do it.
What kind of check is it?
It's a medicine check.
Medicine
Okay.
check. Who has it better?
That's you.
Okay, with advantage, because we're all helping you. You have good friends.
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay. So you make the opening incision, and you can see that you've clearly cut along the mark in which the thing has attached itself. You can see it in its full, inch-long, purplish, translucent glory, and it is still dug in, but you can now make a move to pull it out.
All right, I do that. Do I just make another medicine check?
Yeah. Right.
With advantage.
With advantage, baby.
Because
Still
everyone's
helping.
just in the corner like,
Yeah.
okay, we can do it.
Good.
18, 22.
Okay, you're able to pull the thing out, and you see blood stemming from the wound, and you are up now, and you can feel it tugging on your skin, and you pull it out.
Okay, put it on the floor and crush it.
And it's going to try to wriggle its way out of your hand.
Okay, I tried to smush it.
Okay, I need you to make a attack check against it.
Want to use an arrow? Just tink.
It's a little slimy bugger, so it has a DC 15 armor class.
Okay.
Actually.
What do I add to this?
Just your normal dexterity.
Aaron,
Okay.
Aaron, drop it.
Okay, I drop it.
Okay?
Jesse.
All the attacks, baby.
Get it?
All right. Lowest is it's AC 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 3 hits.
Okay. So you quickly and you kill it.
Oh no.
You do the
Caleb,
Robin Hood
your-
thing where the arrow goes
Yeah.
through the other arrow.
Your roommate has left you rather suddenly.
Yay.
You still have those 2 hash marks though.
Okay.
So you're
So-
still you're still at 3. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And you can you feel like you've got your tongue around some kind of weird second language. Like you know a few words that feel strange in your mouth, almost as if you're not supposed to say them with your mouth at all.
So basically, if we're both psionic, can I walk into Kato's brain and yell at him?
Just open the door.
Open the door and be
You can
like,
push her out.
Yeah, I don't know in my brain.
Kato?
Alright,
I'm just
make
gonna-
a wisdom saving.
Kato,
throw.
I'm not looking. I know this is your brain, and I'm not going to look. I just want to say, what the fuck? What the actual fuck?
You were gonna die.
Well, thank you. I mean, I'm very honored at the moment. It's very...
13.
Oh,
Alright, you just like,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm very honored, and you just boom.
You just close the door.
your mind room.
Yeah, you don't have a mind palace.
You just have a room.
You have just the one.
It's a mind dorm room.
The mind double.
Yeah, I mean you share it.
It's a single.
Well, you did share it, but
it's-
now.
Yeah,
but then
it's
your
like
roommate
my room.
moved out. It's a double, but your roommate moved out. Well,
That was a fucking mistake. Alright.
and you said I couldn't do any self-sacrificial bullshit.
I
And then
didn't. You were gonna die.
Well, that was kind
was
of
stupid.
self-sacrificial bullshit.
I know.
But
I mean,
it
old
was,
habits.
I mean, it was self-sacrificial bullshit, but thank you.
Yeah.
The lower decks has gotten awfully stuffy.
Yeah, I need air.
They just go upstairs.
Oh,
I just did
Crack
surgery.
a window.
Crack a window open.
That was so stressful.
So are you going up or staying down?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Going
I
up.
definitely
I guess I gotta do
Turning on, like,
stitches.
the-
You need
the
stitches for
fume.
sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's
Turn
stitch
on
you up.
the fume hood. Whatever they've got the workbench.
Above the work. Okay.
Do I have to roll to do stitches, or can I just do that?
You can just do it.
Okay.
You earned it, kid. So, as you go up, what once hung at the edge of your vision is now only a few meters away. Dark orange and red clouds form a wall in front of you, obscuring your vision of anything past it. The Modron fleet is stopped not far from the wall, and you can make out the small figures of quadrones racing back and forth from the 40 ships. And they all flock to the helm of this ship, and you can see they're clearly speaking with Estevel at the helm.
I guess we better go up there.
I don't feel
I
good
guess we.
about this.
Oh, I was just gonna offer you some like Tums, but it's more of an emotional thing.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
So
I
mean-
do you want the Tums or not?
Yeah, I want the Tums.
Kato.
Pull out a thing of Tums.
Wait, Kato, did you?
Heartburn be gone, baby.
Did you?
I connected myself to it, but I thought killing it would end it.
Well,
Well,
did it?
No, not really.
Oh.
3's a fine number.
Well.
3's my favorite number.
What are you talking
It's a fine number of tallies to have.
we have to.
I don't know if I should give you like advice or something.
Just fucking shoot my brain.
No, I'm
Or
not
something.
gonna shoot your brain.
Clear my brain.
Look, can I try to do something to
You're the psychic one.
stop? No,
Shoot my brain free.
I
Oh,
no, Maya, no.
Oh no.
Can I?
Nothing ever bad ever.
Nothing bad ever happened to the Kennedys.
Great. Honeylands, Magic Man.
Can I try and dislodge the connection out in some way from Kato?
Yeah, you can try to clear it. It's just a brunt force thing. So you need to roll a wisdom check and you need to roll a saving throw. Because Urani's trying to throw all of her mind power at your mind.
Okay.
So does he want to roll
It's like-
low?
it's
I
like-
got a natural 20.
It's like it's like getting shot in the face with a pressure washer.
Sure. You know what? I'm fine. I asked for it. I'm gonna willingly fail.
You're willingly failing?
I'm gonna willingly fail.
21.
Alright, you're knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Did it work though?
No. So
Kato?
you just feel Urani's like,
I fully go back a few feet.
yeah, it's a tidal wave of Urani. It's a lot of Urani at once.
I
Yeah,
see
it's
Kato
like-
fall to the floor and I'm like,
You're
Kato.
just trying to put out a candle with a fire hose.
Just like slap me awake or something.
Kato,
I
are you good
probably
now?
have like smelling salts or something.
Are you good now,
You're the
Kato?
best baseball coach
Kato.
ever.
Kato. Kato.
Yeah, I know how to do brain surgery. I have smelling salts. I have it all.
So you do come to.
Kato, did it work?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry about that then.
I mean, I asked for it. It's fine.
Yeah, but still,
I think we need to be on alert in case I turn fucking evil or something or whatever the
Well,
fuck.
as long as you don't lose your memories, you're pretty fine. Oh, even if you do lose your memories, it's not that
I'd
bad.
rather be mindless than be evil. Let's fucking go talk
Well,
to
rest
So,
assured, worst
quick-
comes to worst.
The Modrons have
I'm
already
aware.
The Modrons have already dispersed themselves. All the Quadrons have gone flapping on their little wings back to the 40 ships they've come from, and it seems as if they're ready to. The ships are beginning to move their way into this cloud of orange and red that hangs on the edge of the astral plane.
So, if you do,
Yeah.
do you want us?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I trust you to figure it out.
I mean, Maya, could you rig up some kind of like a dead man switch?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't quite know how.
I mean,
I'd
I
do
could
that.
see.
What's
I mean,
what's
A
well-
dead man switch is something that it's
If it's not triggered,
Yeah.
it will go into effect.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it could be as simple as like a pulley that's attached to a knife. So every few hours you have to pull it back, or else it goes into the back of your skull and kills you.
Epic gamer moment.
or we could just.
It's like a spring.
Yeah.
That's just my idea.
Okay, well,
No, I'm not gonna do that.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
Your skin is cast in a ghastly red light as the ships pass into the thick clouds. The mist clings to your skin, sitting glommed onto you as if you've been soaked in blood. In the viscous mist, you can only spot the prows of the other ships and the occasional Modron flying through to your craft and landing heavily on the deck. There are bones and skeletons of dead dragons that hang limply in the air.
No, Maya, your lady's taking you.
Kato, you think you see something pulsating
Shoot some of
white.
the bones so she gets them.
What is it?
You want to make a perception check?
Souls,
I
not
sure do.
bones.
Okay, buddy.
She should change her name.
I don't like their rules.
18.
The branding.
Okay.
It's not good.
It's fire.
Branding.
There's
It's-
fire out there.
It's chained fire. A bright white flame that has been held down and bound of its light. And the mist begins to congeal as something hits the deck. A sizzling drop of red rain.
Oh dear, we should get on
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Sure can.
Haha, that is. Does that count? I didn't call it.
the
No, you
I
didn't
don't
call
know.
it. That's a 12.
I should have called it. That's an 8.
I got a
So-
15.
10.
Oh, wow.
Did we all fail?
You all failed.
Yeah.
The
okay.
DC was a 60.
Oh, dang.
Fun.
Oh, dang.
1d6 for the road.
Oh, dang.
That's 1, 7, that's 10.
Oh, God.
Kato, you're taking 4 damage.
Okay.
Maya, you're taking 7.
Is this fire?
Acid.
Acid.
Urani, you're taking 7. Aiden, you're taking 7 damage.
Okay.
The blood of a god is not to be. Alright, you have dodged yourselves out of the blood rain. And as you two are. What are you guys doing? You're just like.
As you two are
Being-
like,
being
Just
a little
gazing
awkward.
into each other's eyes.
Definitely.
God.
No, we're probably preparing for battle.
Yeah.
You're preparing for battle, and there's a garden that you look at. It's clearly a very, very small garden with rose bushes and trees that has been destroyed. The trees are floating, the rose bushes are all dead, and whatever it was at a very beautiful fountain and secluded spots. It has been almost torn out of the landscape and tossed into the wind.
do you want to heal us now in case we don't get another chance?
Oh, and Maya.
Okay.
You're looking out and you see a ship that has the dual masts on the top and bottom, and it seems as if it's been sliced in half by a massive blade.
No, it's 2 functional ships. It's sliced horizontally, right?
Yeah, it's like a
Vertical.
slime.
Okay.
Now it's just 2 smaller ships.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Please, the healing.
Oh yeah, I'm just
When you're done, I'm going to need you to.
looking I'm just searching up what the healer feat.
I would love all of you to make a wisdom save.
Oh dear.
Well, that's after the healing. After the healing. Do the healing first.
Yeah, you can do the healing first.
Yeah. Okay.
D-
But once I
DDR.
do it, the
DDR.
creature can't regain hit points from this feat again until it finishes a short or long rest.
Well, we'll finish. Well, a short rest is only an hour. We'll be able to do. A
Or
short
if I
rest
cast
in that.
cat
Okay,
nap.
but I
10 minutes.
believe
Yeah.
that might include the hit points you would regain if I stabilized you, which would be more important.
Yes, that would be-
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine then.
Wisdom saving throw.
DC 14.
Nat 1.
That's a
Right.
6.
14.
I got a 15.
All right.
Wisdom.
DC
Oh, I got
Yes.
a 17.
Uka, what did you get? You
Nat
failed.
1.
What did
Urani?
you get?
Well, +2, so it's a 3.
Urani?
Oh boy.
Plus 6.
Oh boy.
You look at the garden, the lover's garden, which has been torn out and
Ooh.
destroyed, and there's a sense of nihilism. There's just this wall of despair that hits you. You're realizing that how many people must have lived here to try to push back the Illithid? How is it the Illithid could manage to kill a god and infest it like some kind of parasite? How is it that you escaped and yet here you are wandering back into the trap that you fought so hard to get out of? There's no point. Why are you doing this?
Can I tell that Urania is spiraling into a depression?
Make a perception check. All right, Maya, let's see what you're doing.
Um,
Maya, you feel as if there's a warm blanket that's been draped over you.
Oh, that's nice.
and you're so tired. You're so you've been wandering for how long?
Take a short
Your,
rest,
la-
get some
your
hit points.
lady would not give you any respite. In fact, she only demanded more of you, and the burden is just taxing. You guys are cool. Clyde was like,
Like, yeah, this is about what I expected. I got a 21.
okay. I don't know, Urani, what kind of...
What are your vibes?
Urani's vibes right now are, because yes, she has thought about this before.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe that I am going back to fight the Illithid after they, basically tore my life to shreds. Wacky.
It's truly wacky. Very zany.
Deep down, she already has an answer to why.
Okay.
To those questions. They're still hard questions, and it still weighs on her, and so she definitely doesn't try to show it, but it still is there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna, grab her face and, lean our foreheads together.
Alright. As you look into Eridan's
Okay.
face, your eyes suddenly blur. A rapid succession of images begins to bombard you, Urani. The body of a beautiful woman covered in blisters and scabs. Beams of yellow light lancing through the dark red sky, the flashing and slicing of silver swords, and the bland and chewy feeling of brain in your mouth. The yammering of countless minds nearby, all responding to one massive malevolent intelligence that is beyond your comprehension. You're the cog in some kind of twisted machine that all looks to one point. Alright, yeah, so you guys are...
I'm guessing you have some kind of reaction to this, and Aaron is like, what did I do?
You did. Hun. It's not you. This is gonna be fun. Not fun. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. But it's going to be a mess that
I was like, I'm tired.
I'm gonna take a nap now.
Listen, we
There's
aren't
no Mario sleep.
going here to fight the Illithid. We're going here to kill it.
I know we are. It's also the fact of,
Everyone's
the fun time when the Illithid sort of ruin your life and tear it to absolute shreds for as you know it, and then boom, you have to go back and walk right back into it, and that.
I mean, I kind of do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you do get that, don't you?
It's okay. We're gonna kill these motherfuckers, and it's gonna feel so good.
That is why I do want to do it, because I would rather die doing this than have someone else experience what I went through.
They're never gonna hurt anyone like they hurt us ever again.
Ba 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 da ba. We all got trauma. Bum ba da dum bum 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 bum.
Okay. Anything... What else are you guys doing? Any last special things you need to take care of?
I'm just comforting my girlfriend.
You're
I'm just keeping watch.
Okay.
Trying to check out anywhere that doesn't seem to be being watched.
Ooh, wait.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
Yeah, what are you doing?
looking at.
Now that I'm less depresso espresso, is it possible to get a layout from either the images or what I can see? Is it possible to get a layout of what it is so we can easier navigate the center?
Can Urani
kill it.
use her brain powers to get a mini map?
Yes, can
That
I?
was very easy.
What is Urani's HUD?
It's like 42 HP, blank out of spell slots left.
Fucking
Love
loser.
score, illithid score.
Not even a gamer.
I'd like to think you're right.
Never optimized for love.
Not the way you play the game. You could try. It's gonna be tough.
What do I roll?
You did just get out of an illithid bond.
Yes, but seeing as the only reason I'm saying that is because I did just see.
Yeah. Psionics. I don't know.
What would
Yeah,
that
make a
be?
psionic check. Wisdom.
It'd be wisdom,
Yeah, it'd be wisdom.
not arcana.
Not Arcana. You're not using magic. You're using brain power.
Ever heard of your brain?
Idiot.
Why do you think
Yeah,
your Ronnie
brain,
thinks
have
all?
one?
Why does your Ronnie think all magic comes from the brain? Because all of her magic is from her damn brain.
Yeah, use the Arcana.
25. It was a nat 20. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a 25 if using Arcana.
Okay.
You just said you weren't using Arcana.
He said you
Yeah,
can
I
use
said you can
Arcana.
use
Okay.
All right. You don't know the exact layout, based on like the slideshow of what you got, but you do know a few things. One, this body that you saw isn't a normal body. It's much, much, much larger, and it has been there for a very long time.
Which body?
The body, the woman's body,
The woman's body.
with the blisters. Yes.
Oh shit.
You also know that the massive intelligence is probably somewhere near the head.
That's where it tends to live.
Gotta walk inside a big naked lady. Infiltrate a naked.
Is the
infiltrate the
is-
naked lady.
Is the
No.
lady
No.
the dead
No.
god?
I'm just assuming that.
Based on the surroundings, yes.
Oh.
I was just assuming that.
Oh no, they got his pretty woman. My only weakness.
Large.
Large,
Alright,
pretty woman.
roll for
Large,
gay.
pretty woman.
Equal.
Roll for gay, and this is life or death.
If you're gay, I'm
Do I
sorry.
gather anything else?
Well, you know that the silver swords, might. Yeah, you recall that the silver swords were something that the Illithid always kind of were wary of.
Werewolves.
My greatsword is silver.
Not that silver sword.
Oh, okay. It's just a silver greatsword with crimson blade.
Yeah, sorry. You can't do that. It's not that kind. It's
Have
like,
I
it's like a double curved pirate sword, cutlass,
That's sick.
with a serrated blade, of course.
Of course, God.
Which is.
Oh wait, did those people that we saw when we
Would
were?
you like to make an insight check?
The
Yes.
GIF. The GIF.
The GIF.
Yeah, it's actually pronounced GIF.
That is insight, a 22.
You do recall their weaponry as being silver pirate cutlasses with double edge and the lovely
But
serration.
is it the same
But is it the GIF?
silver cutlass with
I do
double
tell
edge
I do
and
tell
serrated
Iriden
blade?
all of this.
Okay,
Okay, I wish we'd gotten their fucking numbers.
the GIF.
So they
Actually, it's Gith, not Jith.
Hey, the creator says it's pronounced GIF.
so they
It's got a website.
so the Illithid well I mean they were killing Illithid, so
I just feel like they were doing a pretty good job.
they were we should have recruited
Well,
Well, they didn't like us very much.
it's up to us.
They didn't like you very much.
maybe they'll show maybe
you
they'll
came,
show
you
up.
came on a little strong.
Maybe they'll note it. Maybe they'll pick up on the whole, us killing a dead god.
Yeah.
And
We'll see.
yeah. The where we need to go though, I think the central base of commands is in the head. So if we want to carpet bomb the hell out of the head, that might help.
Brilliant plan. Cutting through the sticky clouds, a beam of sharp light flashes toward the prow of the ship. More beams of light begin to flash, colors of red, yellow, orange, and blue as the clouds give way to the sight below. Miles below you is a massive body, covered in scaffolding, holding decaying limbs and skin together. It is clearly the sight of a woman, though it is facing down, and you can see there are blisters upon its back. And the light is stemming from the blisters. Esteval takes the deck, blue light bathing their face, and they are surveying the scene concernedly as battle begins to break out around you. Alright, so does anyone have the worship on them? You're gonna need to know that. Okay.
I don't think I checked it.
I
Awesome.
have it. It's in there.
Okay.
3 magical eyes at random. 5, 6, and 12. Oh no, that I need D10.
Johnny doing fucking trigonometry over here.
It's 4, which is okay. 6, okay. 4 again.
Yay!
Awesome.
The warring ship.
The warring.
We never did name the ship.
Well,
It's the warship.
it immediately begins to slow down as it is hit with a beam that slows it to a crawl.
Oh, was it repaired from last time?
Yeah, it was. And I need to make a strength saving throw.
What's the strength? +5.
+5, yeah.
Here.
15.
DC was 16.
God damn it.
It is caught and is unable to move. Now, as the warships begin to move in, you can see that they're being struck by the beams, the Modron ships. So there's immediately a lash of fire that begins to arc toward the dead god. And you can see figures coming from the dead god on creatures, these little tiny creatures. And they're coming up really, really quickly toward the top of the god. So if you guys have anything to do, because you have, it's going to take you at this rate, well, about 30 turns to get to the dead god.
Do they
Because
look?
you've been slowed twice, but
Do they look like? Can we tell what they are?
yeah. They are cockatrices.
Okay.
They're something, some riders have mounted themselves on the back of cockatrices.
Okay.
and
The
they're-
Mindflayers?
No. Not illithid.
Okay. What does it look like then?
They're drow.
Oh.
I would like to summon 8 giant owls.
Okay.
Alright.
So.
Y'all
okay.
mind if I summon 8 giant owls real quick?
You don't mind?
Please
Which
go
each
ahead.
have an additional 12 hit points.
Okay.
Well, none of us brought a monster manual. I think you can look it up on.
Yeah, I'm
Should
looking
be
it up right now.
in
Don't even
Mindflayers
worry.
I'll hold on to it.
So they all have, let's see, 19 plus 12, so 31 hit
31
points.
So that's 12 of them?
Yes, and their attacks do 8 damage. They can fly, and also their attacks count as magical.
Okay, cool.
Can I send a command to the ships possibly?
Yeah, you can.
Let me guess. Are the things that are shooting at us also beholder eye cannons?
Oh, also they don't provoke opportunity attacks when they fly
They
out of
aren't.
an enemy's reach.
Oh, Maya should
they're
get up
mounted-
to,
they're
to
mounted cannons.
the mast or whatever. Or I mean to the crow's nest.
Don't
To
shoot my
to
owls.
shoot arrows miles below them.
They're all just
No, I mean when they come
Oh, yeah.
come at us.
The cockatrices.
And it's better for us to be spread out, I think.
My little owl that my dad gave me is named Ray.
Nice.
And all of the giant owls are just big versions of Ray.
Big
Great.
Kato, I need you to.
Yeah, let's spread out
Yes.
Yes.
so that we don't get caught in any areas of effect. Let's be, what do we say, within 45 feet of each other. So we're spread out in like a 45 triangle.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
can heal you.
Yeah.
I
Well,
do,
how far is healing word? 60 feet, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so 45 is good.
I do want to send out a quick little like message to the to all the ships saying, take out the cannons. After, go for the head. Bomb the hell out of it.
Ooh, okay.
You told
so,
me to roll something. I don't remember what.
you wanted to see what? No, you didn't need to.
Okay, I
This
just
is
want
the
my
riders.
owls to attack the drow.
The riders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, are
Wait, do they
Ow.
have silver
Oh, wow.
swords?
the drow
26.
attacking
No.
us?
Okay.
They are.
Okay.
Are the drow are attacking?
Yeah, they're
Do
trying
I have to roll
26,
for each
27.
individual
No,
owl?
you do not. They're going to go do their own thing.
Okay.
Roll out, owl,
Roll
out.
8d20.
The ship has been hit by a beam of red lightning.
That sucks.
It has done 26 damage,
Bro.
and you are all disoriented as the lightning flashes by you. Your ears have been hit by thunder. You will have taken -3 to the next check. Actually, no. I need you to make a. Nope. Yep. -3 then your next turn. Okay. So that is your next turn. The Illithid eye cannons are once again going to rake themselves upon you.
What you gonna do?
What are you gonna do as you're being flacked out of the sky by Mindflayers?
I mean, just allow us. So So if we get shot out, we're falling straight down to it.
It's fine. We'll be fine.
That's
8, 6,
fine.
7, 6.
We've fallen out of the sky before.
Yeah.
No, sure.
I'll survive.
I need the ship to make a Constitution saving throw.
Do you want to do that?
I sure do.
I haven't been rolling that well.
24.
Wow.
All right. A yellow beam of light zips right by, and you can see it hit one of the other Modron ships as it begins to decay and turn to dust.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot ship. Should have moved faster.
There's a 4.
Had more constitution.
Should
I
have-
have
shoulda-
to mark down other
Should have been built stronger.
Built.
Even
tough.
got better.
Yeah, it's gonna make a. Okay, yeah. I need it to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Man, somehow the ship doesn't have great dexterity. Who
I
knows?
wonder why.
Big ass boat.
Well, I got a 5.
Okay.
So that's a
I
failure.
need a few D10.
Okay,
Oh, dear.
I have some.
I have
2. There's 5. I need 5 more. I just want to roll a bunch of dice and feel important.
That.
It's 9, 9, and 9. Thank you very much. Let's see. Okay. 4,
Not the
8,
worst. No tens.
10. There's another 10. I should have just taken
20.
55. There's another 8, 20, or 30. 38 damage.
Okay.
The ship has been hit by a disintegration ray. Part of the chunk of it has been shot out and disintegrated. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah. I'll go up to the crow's nest and
Okay. Start trying to hit those flyers.
start sniping.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack check on them. And
Was it 28 or 38?
38. Oh yeah, there you go.
One's a crit.
It's not 20 on one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Does the -3 go to an attack?
Yeah, just an. Just one.
Okay. So that's lowest roll is an 18.
Okay.
Okay.
And you roll another attack.
And I do roll
Yeah.
another attack. And that's 25.
Okay.
Okay.
So you begin to loose arrows from the crow's nest at the drow that are riding toward you as they attempt to firebomb the ship, and you quickly realize that they are no match for you. You're felling their cockatrices, shooting their wings out. Don't even bother. We'll go ahead.
I want to know.
For your self-satisfaction. Now, so you're shooting their wings out from under them. You are piercing their mounts through the eyes. You are hitting them You're hitting them through the head multiple times. So you're going for collaterals as well. All right, math.
Want a calculator?
What's 6 times 8?
48.
48? Okay. Yeah.
What are you guys
48
doing right
damage?
now?
Yes.
You're still commanding your allies.
Yeah.
Also,
They can just do their own thing.
Balthaman has come through, and he is eating the rider's whole.
Nice. Good
He's like
job,
eating
buddy.
whole,
Good
Good
job.
job, buddy.
But he is taking a few body shots from the eye cannons to protect the ships.
He's got like 200 hit points, doesn't he?
He's got 400, but
Okay, so he has nearly the hit points of this 500 hit point ship.
yeah. So what are you doing, Ronnie?
If any of the riders even getting near the ship?
The riders are starting to break through the lines because you're working your way down toward them,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like a.
Okay, if any of them come on the ship, I'm just gonna stab them with a spear and throw them off.
Okay, cool.
Saving the spell slots.
Yeah.
Yes.
So one of the riders does manage
I
to
have
jump
our best
onto the
friend
ship,
for this.
and you can see they have a firebomb.
Oh.
And we'll see if they hit
Wait, don't you?
Can I
Do you have damaging cantrips?
damaging cantrips?
Yeah.
I have.
You have Mind Sliver.
I have Mind Sliver, but oh yeah, so I have one. Can I roll my psionic talent die
Okay.
to push? Or is he like throwing it?
Yeah, he's getting on the ship, self-disregard, chucking it down.
Fucking idiot. Didn't even think about his own life.
Can I roll my
This
psionic
idiot forgot
talent?
that he was also alive.
Can I roll my psionic talent die to just push it off the edge of the ship? Which,
Sure.
if he just boarded the ship, would not be very far.
Wouldn't be far, no.
Do I? I roll this.
Yeah.
Because-
roll that.
I know there's like, yeah. It's a 3?
Okay. So you start to push it, and it collides with the rail. So it hits the rail, boom, and falls upon the ship.
Damn.
The ship is now on fire.
Ruh-roh.
I tried.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, Kato, what are you doing right now?
I'm gonna start putting out that fire, baby.
Okay. Go over, make an attack check on it, please. Fight the fire.
Fight the
Literally.
I mean, sure.
Can I also help?
Your turn's already over.
Oh,
Sorry.
18.
Okay. You're able to quickly stamp out the fire.
Good job, buddy. I say to my
So-
foot, I guess.
So that is your turn.
Stab, stab. Stab
Aspen,
the
are you
man.
doing any, or Aaron, are you doing anything?
Well, I have to maintain concentration.
Okay.
How are my owls doing?
Yeah, one of them's been eaten by a cockatrice.
That's still 7 owls.
Is Baphomet taking any care of these owls?
No.
Ah, dang.
Well, yeah, he's sweating at him a little bit.
They're spectral.
Oh.
Okay, so they're just like phasing through.
I mean,
One of them has been completely turned to stone.
Oh.
Has been hit by a petrification ray and has been turned to stone.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also, cockatrices have petrifying saliva, so watch out for them.
Yep.
Yes.
okay.
It's more than the biting you.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're not going to do anything, I'm gonna go ahead.
There's water beneath us, right?
There's water. Yeah. Far beneath you.
How far?
Very far. Like the dead god's suspended a few miles above the water.
Okay, so I can't swim to the dead god.
You couldn't, no.
Damn, I was gonna turn
You were gonna
into
turn into a, like a
I was gonna
dolphin.
turn into a shark.
You can turn into a bird.
I
Oh,
know
no,
I
you
can't. Not until level 8.
My
Womp womp.
bad. My bad, guys.
Whoa.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me I can't turn into a bird.
That that's actually a really sore subject for me. So
Okay. That's a 9, a 6, and a 10. I need the ship to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
10.
10. That's a fail.
Okay.
So it's going to take 55 points of damage.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
So there's a hole that has been punched through the bottom of the ship, and several modrons have been disintegrated along with it.
Is Clyde okay?
Clyde's okay.
Good.
I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Plot
buddy.
armor is strong with this one.
Still
Alright,
DC
alright.
16.
All right. Yeah, you got this.
So we need a 19 or a 20.
Easy peasy.
5.
Take 45 damage.
How are we doing?
Not awesome. We're at 342 hit points.
And last and certainly not least, make a strength saving throw.
Oh, well, strength is
That's
okay.
better. That's better.
It's plus 5. 18.
Okay, and the DC was 16, so that's a success.
Yippee.
And as the ship moves its way down, the figure of a red dragon comes up out of the sky,
Can I befriend a
it-
dragon?
blows Mindflayer fire as it begins to fly toward the ships.
Hang
The
on just a
mind
second.
flayers?
I just need to figure something out for a second.
Okay, hold on.
The mind flayers took over a dragon?
You guys can keep doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah, so it's gonna be.
Okay, can I try to just have a chat with Beth and I would be like,
Sure.
listen, can you have like a chat with this dragon monster?
I mean, it's probably not.
Look at it. It's so meaty. They must have kept that thing very well fed.
Oh yeah, I guess they're probably nicer to it than they were to you if it did what they wanted it to, but you're way cooler, honestly. Wait, how is the Kraken attacking the
That's
riders
saving
if he's
throw,
in
though.
the water?
Cracking shit, yo. Cracking shit, yo.
Long arm, boy!
So if I was...
Well, actually, he's shooting lightning at them.
Definitely not.
Yeah, the Kraken can shoot lightning.
Okay, so he couldn't lift me up to the dead god if I were to go down there.
He
and
might be
just
able to
swim
throw
real
you.
fast.
This dragon is really.
As a
how big
shark?
How big is this dragon?
It's big. It's a big honking dragon.
So that means that if it fell, it would fall really fast.
Are you saying we shoot it out of the sky?
No.
So it crashes into
No,
the dead god?
that's not
It's a big honking dragon.
Consider, I am a shark. The Kraken
Johnny, just give me like an
catapults
estimate.
me
How far
up
is
to
the
the
dragon?
dead god. As soon as I am
is
over
the dragon
the
like
dead
insanely
god.
strong in its strength score, and I would know that?
As soon as I'm over the dead god, I turn into an ant.
You would know.
And
Okay,
as an
cool.
ant, I weigh so little.
Because I have a thing that makes their speed 0, but it's and so it wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to fly, so it would just drop
Yeah.
really fast. But it's a strength saving throw. So
that I am
yeah.
essentially my own parachute, and I glide gently down to the dead god, where I turn back into a person.
What? Huh? Oh,
Uh,
are you?
What's happening?
Yeah.
it's 8:05.
Okay.
I was gonna say we're wrapping up soon.
We're getting there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
That's just what I wanted to ask.
I didn't pause it.
All right, that's cool.
maybe I
We'll
just
just,
need to
Cut.
I'm sorry because I just don't want my parents to be mad. Like,
Fine.
it is a school night.
We'll have you back. Promise.
It's
I know.
always a school.
All right. Yes. So the dragon has clearly made its appearance, its grand old appearance,
Alright.
and it has torn through 2 Modron ships that have gotten particularly ahead of the crowd, and it has reduced them to smoldering piles of ash as they plummet toward the water below.
Okay, then that'll be interesting. It's controlled by Mindflayers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it like actually like controlled, or like is it like being like?
It's not being ridden.
No, I mean like, has it? Are they like paying it? Is this like a
No.
like?
Is it like a mercenary?
Is it like a mercenary? Or
Not
is it
a
like he is
mercenary
mind
dragon,
controlled?
It is a mind controlled dragon.
Can you-
So yes, you guys have a turn order. If you would like to go Maya, just go like counter clockwise.
Can you mind control
So what are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep
Go for riders.
shooting.
I don't know if I'd be able to.
Take out what threats
I
can.
mean,
That one was a 10. Lowest roll is 18.
Okay. You have felled several more riders on their way, and one of them in fact crashes down upon the crow's nest. So we'll see if that hits you.
I do surgery on the dragon. I do surgery
You
on
are
the
able
dragon.
to definitely dodge out of the way from the cockatrice that falls onto the deck, and you see Clyde and a few of the others drop from their ballista and heave it over the side.
Also, it's not necessarily going through Ceramorphosis. It might just be like dominated.
Yeah, I can't go through Ceramorphosis. Yes, so that is your turn, Urani, if you would like to do anything.
can I mind control the dragon?
You can certainly try.
Psionic talent die or D20?
D20.
Arcana or wisdom or intelligence?
It's a magic, so use your spell modifier.
Spell modifier. Is it a spell hit?
It's, yeah.
Plus 7 though.
Plus 7. Oh, is it your level also? I didn't
No.
check.
No, it's
Mine's plus
proficiency.
skill
Proficiency
sufficiency.
plus.
Proficiency plus charisma.
Did my charisma go up when I went to level?
Not necessarily, not unless you did it. No.
I don't think so. It should be plus 6.
Proficiency is 3. and
It is
charisma
7
is
then.
4.
I don't have any hit spell things.
What kind of strength do dragons have?
Very high. I was just thinking about that.
Okay, just because I have Earthbind.
Yeah, no, that- it
21.
wouldn't work.
You begin to launch a mind probe at it, and immediately it's part of a bigger system.
I think its strength might be like sub 30.
What kind? Is it like an ancient red
No.
dragon?
No, it is not. It is not clearly large enough to be an ancient red dragon,
But it's
but
a
it's
big
not
boy.
small enough to be a
So
young
it's an adult.
Or
is
young.
What I've gathered.
Maybe it's young.
or big young.
Big young.
This is a teen dragon.
And it's angry.
Yeah, the dragon actually isn't mind control. It's just angsty.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
When I-
Do you have anything you want to do?
Hmm.
You guys are more than halfway there,
Okay.
and you are
Okay.
quickly approaching the dragon.
So I get the sense that it could ever fail a strength save. With
Trust
the
me,
DC
no,
is
it
15.
definitely could not.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's very low strength, or very low chance.
Okay.
Very
It
low
should be
chance.
fucking so sick if I was like, no, and the dragon just fell.
Well, the problem is that would just. What does Earthbind do? It just.
It reduces the flying speed to 0 feet, and an airborne creature affected by this spell descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground or the stone.
Yeah, that's the same thing that I was thinking, basically.
Yeah.
But no, I don't
But
think
no.
it wouldn't work.
But if we can get it close enough to the Kraken.
Kraken versus dragon.
This is some
Pacific Rim.
Mothra shit.
Can you tell the the Kraken to go for the dragon?
Can you get the... I know I said a second ago to be friends with the dragon. But the dragon isn't cool like you, so can you kill the dragon?
Quick thing.
Finally, a suitable challenge.
I was gonna say he could eat the dragon.
Yeah, you can eat the dragon. Sorry, I know that
Kill it first.
you don't know the whole context. Your Honor suggested that you eat the dragon.
It's a good choice.
I just give him the thumbs up.
From miles away.
It begins to move toward the dragon. So the Kraken is trying to engage the dragon. We will see what happens.
Woo!
Okay.
Kraken v dragon.
As the battle reaches full pitch, a set of 5 double-masted ships pierce the fog behind the rest of yours. These craft, clearly well-worn and made long ago, make no move to attack you. Modrons begin to flurry about, flying between ray blasts, communicating a stream of thoughts, until one finally arrives at the helm of your ship, panting from effort. Ships have arrived at the rear. It seems they are going to move and engage the Illithid. Just ahead, there are forms of flying creatures closing the gap between. So it seems that the Gith, or the double-masted ship riders with silver swords, have disgorged riders and are now going to go fly ahead of you.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yes.
I'm just gonna. Can we see them?
You can see them because they are streaking by.
Can I yell at them, or would they like not?
You could shout to them.
Can like
hollering.
if you can, just bomb the hell out of the head.
They're a little. Okay. Yes. So they're gonna fly ahead and they're engaging the drow riders with their swords, providing a clear path to proceed.
Yes. The
Okay,
dragon's
let's go.
taken care
Full
of by
speed
the
ahead.
Kraken.
Full speed ahead.
Okay.
Full speed ahead.
Engage lander.
It's important to delegate.
Engage landing.
Engage land.
Oh, we lost one.
That's
Are
okay.
you calling?
No,
Let's go.
I'll take another one. What was it?
Can't hear what. Fast.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that because it's not a creature, it's a fucking ship.
Oh! What?
What?
2 zeros.
What does that
2
mean?
10s.
110 damage if you cannot proceed on a DC 16 dexterity save.
Alright, well.
What?
What?
2 zeros.
What does that
2
mean?
10s.
110 damage if you cannot proceed on a DC 16 dexterity save.
Alright, well.
Can
It
we
was
help?
2 1s.
No, it's the ship.
boat. It's the boat.
ship. It's the ship. Nope. Alright. So 142.
110. And I need you to.
make 2 saves.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
2 beams.
You're right.
Nope.
Okay, and then I need you to make a DC 17 Constitution throw.
We still have 232. We're only a half.
We might be descending quicker than we intended.
Nope.
Alright, take 36 damage from an
Okay.
enervation ray.
That goes to 196.
Your ship is
Yes.
rocked and jolted by several beams hitting the bottom of it as the Illithid cannons continue to pound into your ship. Chunks of it have been blasted off. Your grappling cannons have been shot, and your flame cannon, well, let's see if that's doing all right. Your flame cannon is doing okay, though it is leaking flame. It is leaking fluid on the lower decks.
If somebody could please clean up the fire fluid so that the entire ship doesn't catch on fire and we burn to the ground, that would be ideal, please.
Balthamet is currently tussling with the red dragon, and it is
You're
thunder.
right.
It is thunder versus light, or thunder versus fire.
Sick.
Sick.
Very cool.
Okay,
So
Maya, anything you want to do?
Let's fire it away.
Okay.
That's 3 hits and a miss.
Okay. 3 hits and a miss. All right.
3 men, baby.
Ooh. So, as the riders streak by, you manage to fell 3 of them. The one in the middle, however, chucks a firebomb sidearm, and it hits the crow's nest, and the crow's nest bursts into flame.
Yeet. Should probably get.
Okay. Take 5 damage, please.
Is that you
Fire.
rolled a 5?
That's fire.
Fire damage?
So you can rebuke it if you like. Get angry at that firebomb, dude.
Do we round up or down?
Round down.
I take 2 damage.
Oh yeah, because you have.
Fire resistance.
Yeah. Tiefling, tiefling.
Okay. You're on it. Anything going on for you?
Yippee.
I mean, again, any riders get close to the ship, just stab them with a spear.
Okay. Your eyes are being masqueraded with smoke that's rising between the deck boards.
Never mind. I go down to actually clean up that fire.
Okay. So the ship is on fire.
Yippee.
It takes 8 damage. Yeah.
If the ship were to just be dead, do I have a sense that we would continue to like drift forward towards is it like a space thing where like as long as there's nothing to
it's the
stop us?
astral plane.
So if we just think.
But the dead god does have a gravity field of its own because of the mass of it.
Okay.
So you would be pulled in very slowly and be very
how slow? Like would
10
would the
feet of
momentum that we have as we're moving forward be maintained if we stopped?
you would slow until you stopped.
Okay, so there is air resistance.
Yes. And as
How-
well, you would be flowing from an exploding ship.
How long would it take for us to drift?
And we'd be
Probably
defenseless.
half an hour.
Do we have a sense that they would continue to attack a destroyed ship?
No, but anything that got free might be fair game. Also, you
Um,
do see there are...
Can I cast Feign Death on a ship?
It's not a living creature.
It just says a creature.
It's not a
It
creature!
has hit points!
It's a vehicle.
That doesn't make it a creature. Objects have hit points.
It's a vehicle. I apologize.
Sorry, this ship can't die and therefore.
Look like it's dead. I mean, you could... If you had illusion, you might be able to...
Yeah, but can we just fucking pretend like we're dead?
I mean,
Trojan horse this shit.
Well,
they
you could...
I don't want to be. at the
Decisions.
mercy, Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the
while it
Illithid
is a
are...
good idea, I don't want
It
to
seems like
risk
we're
it.
going okay right now.
The
They
Illithid are picking up ships for food.
Okay, how far do we have to go?
You're a couple hundred feet away. So you're close.
Like 2 turns?
3.
3
We
turns?
move.
4 miles per hour.
4 miles per hour, so that's a lot of feet in a turn.
That's plenty of feet in a
Wait, I
turn.
walk that fast.
About 2 miles an hour. About 3 turns, you'll be there.
I'm really sad.
That was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
Good idea, and I'm sure it might come in handy later.
I don't think it was a good idea. It's a ship.
I think it would have been cool.
It would.
It would have been
It
cool.
was a good
It
concept.
would have been cool if we could pretend to be dead, but the feigned death was stupid.
No, I mean, if it were,
I love
if
you.
it were anything else, you could have.
Okay.
All right. So do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm cleaning up the mess downstairs. That is
Yeah,
a
you're-
fire.
Okay. So you're putting out the fire however you can. Aridin, are you doing anything?
Oh wait, we have this ship be having sails, right?
This ship do be having sails.
It do be.
Okay, then I cast Gust of Wind to make us go faster.
Oh, okay, cool. So you've cut it down from 3 turns to 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Good.
Woo!
Kato, you're up, big
That's
man.
what, second level?
Oh, no, there's not really anything for me to do.
No, you're just kind of like standing on the deck, watching everything.
I don't know. Is there something obviously that I can do? 'Cause I can't think of anything.
No, I mean, I think you can try to find a decision. You can try to decide where you want to land.
I'm not a captain.
Yeah, well, the captain currently is in a burning crow's nest.
I'm the captain.
I figured.
You're not the captain. The Modron captain. What's Esteban is the
Oh,
captain.
you want to go check on Esteban?
Yeah, I'll go check on Esteban.
So you wander over, and Esteban is lying in a heap on the helm.
Jesus fuck.
Esteban's dead?
Esteban's dead.
Okay, who's
Aw.
manning the ship?
It is Clyde and 2 other Modrons that are stacked on top of each
Is he wearing a fucking trench coat?
other. No, they're
Louis Mojohn's in a trench coat.
Clyde, now's not the time.
What?
I'll take control of the ship.
All right, so you have the helm of the ship.
Great. So I guess we're just moving down to.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a quick layout of what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's obviously the feet, which are sticking out ahead, and there seems to be some kind of opening there. There is the rib cage, which has been cut open and been sliced open and held with doors on the underside of it that are made of flesh that clearly mismatches the rest of the moon white skin.
Probably hurt.
So you could go there. You could try to cut your way in on the top, though there are the very large cannons up there. Or you could try to land at the feet and make your way in there.
Where are the troops pouring out of? The riders.
The riders kind of came out from the head,
Okay.
but they might have been lying in wait.
And what is happening to the ships that they're eating?
They're just disabling the ships, and you can see there are creatures that are moving on board, and they're trying to grab any living thing. And if it's not living, they're just destroying the ships. Also, Balthamet is tangling with the dragon and is not doing very well.
I feel like now might be the time to pretend to be dead.
If there was some way we could get out of the ship.
Because if once we get close enough, it's going to be worth the element of surprise and the risk of maybe having them storm the ship, because if they know that we're coming, they're going to storm the ship.
So we just pretend to be dead. And that's it. We pretend to be dead, and are we going to the head?
No, we're going to the. I think we should go to the rib cage.
Yeah, we gotta get
Head has got
inside.
to be heavily
Yes.
guarded, and
Head
we
has
don't know
gotta
that there's
be
an
guarded
entrance
from
up
the
there.
outside.
And we don't know that there's an entrance up there.
So-
Ribcage would be our best bet.
Because ribcage is sort of the center.
Yeah, feet are too far down. Rib cage seems right. If there was some way we could jump off the ship and be okay, I would do that. But I don't think that that's an option.
Oof, pulling out the trading cards.
Mhm.
What do you got? Got anything rare in there?
That's only I can on myself. Never mind.
So the water.
Misty step. If I could cast it
Water's
on multiple
miles
people.
down.
Well, also it's much
Mm.
more than 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So water is miles down.
Water is miles down. You're getting really close to the dead god. You got one turn until you can land.
Okay, so that's how many
What if-
feet is that? Like 100.
Yeah.
What if we...
So that's
Are the riders still coming at us?
The riders are still coming at you.
Hijack?
yeah. I don't think any of us have any sort of disguise spell. So that sucks.
No, but we could still hijack it and
No.
write it down.
About that,
What are you talking about?
I do have access to disguise self.
Ah.
What?
Since fucking when? Have you been holding out on us?
No, you
Technically
can't
not.
do magic.
Wait.
Um.
You...
All right. So you can disguise self yourself.
Yes.
Take us in as prisoners.
Like Star Wars.
It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like Illithids would want to take us as prisoners.
Everyone's like
Yeah, they don't seem like the prisoner type.
Well, I mean... Also, I beg to differ.
Speaking from personal experience,
What?
The ship was holding us up, right?
the ship was holding you up, as in like in the air.
Yeah, as in like the ship has a flying speed.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Earthbite is a concentration spell.
Uh-huh.
You could pull the ship to the ground.
Yes.
Is,
Oh, okay.
is it a creature? Does it have to be a creature?
Shit! Fuck!
I mean, I could make an exception, because you could easily earth bound. You could easily earthbound a creature on the ship, and then I guess, pull the rest of the ship with it.
Yeah, and because the thing is that I can just break concentration once we get near the ground. And the flying speed will kick back in and we won't just crash into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll buy us what? We'll get that.
It'll at least, I mean, looking like we're dead thing, rocketing towards the surface as though we have lost power will look like we're pretty dead.
We could.
Yeah. True.
Okay,
So
I
are
just
we-
have a physics question that's outside of the realm of D&D.
Alright.
If the ship
Physics
was
time with
falling and we jumped from the ship, at a distance that we normally wouldn't die from into the water. So the water is below the
Miles.
Yes.
Okay,
Miles
cool.
below.
So we couldn't do that.
No.
So
But we have to make it safely off the ship somehow.
So basically, what you're saying is that we turn this from a siege to stealth.
Yeah.
Yes.
That I don't know how else we could get in.
Well,
Okay, let's do it.
I guess
Okay.
we're dead now. And you just flops up.
Alright, so you're gonna do it?
Yep.
Who are you binding?
Bind me.
Yeah, I'll find Kato, I guess.
Kato, you feel yourself being pulled onto the
I'm being propelled with
onto the ground. And
I'm being propelled so hard that I bring
the warship.
a 200-ton ship down with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need you to make an Arcana throw. You will have advantage to hold your concentration to bring the 200-ton warship.
Hey,
Huh?
you know what we could do?
What?
Pretend we're asleep. And you do.
Are you saying I cast sleep on everyone?
No, I'm saying
Catnap.
you cast catnap on everyone.
Oh yeah,
That's
shit.
good. That's a good plan.
Although,
Time to roll my psionic talent die.
That puts us
I
at
can't-
10 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah, how
that's
long
true.
is it
And
gonna
we
take
haven't
us
we
to
haven't
fall to
really
the
used
surface?
anything. We haven't really used anything.
Yeah, and also I
so-
can't go to sleep. I have to maintain concentration.
Oh,
Yeah.
We need to maintain
So we're fine. We're fine.
concentration. We've got
Never mind.
it
We
would
could
be-
just play
it would
dead.
be like
Well, let's play
one-
dead.
One turn following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's a few
we'd
seconds.
overshoot by 9 turns.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. Go
No,
ahead.
we'd
Okay.
overshoot by
Way more.
100 by 99 turns because it's 10 minutes and not 1 minute.
Can I? Wisdom is my spellcasting ability. Can I do a wisdom?
Yes.
Okay. My
It is
arcane
your spell- it
is
is your
plus
spellcast-
0.
It is your spellcasting ability, so. Okay. You want to give her advantage?
Yep.
All right. Go do some.
That was already with advantage, wasn't it?
Well, give her another try.
Another try.
What are you doing to give her another try?
No shit. Fuck.
Okay.
It's a 17 though.
No, that was
No,
a 17.
it was
That one
a-
was a 3.
Wait, I thought it was with advantage.
Oh, is it another roll with advantage?
Yeah, it's another one.
No, I thought you said at first with advantage to do it, or did you say disadvantage?
With the advantage, not disadvantage.
Yeah, so you got a 17 then.
I didn't roll that. I moved it out of
Okay.
the way.
Well,
and
go
it
ahead.
switched
Go
it
ahead
up.
and do it one more time.
One more time.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Okay.
You're
Well,
able
it's a
to.
10.
You're able to pull the ship to the ground.
I'm sliced in half by the force of these bindings.
You die.
There
Sorry,
you are.
if it's a saving throw, it is a 12.
Okay.
My body is a tourniquet.
Okay.
Or no, I'm being tourniqueted my entire
Yeah,
body.
Kato, you're being crushed into the deck of the ship as it collapses.
Yeah, I'm full. I'm trying to spread out my body.
What do
Everyone,
you-
let's just
what
put
are you
some
doing to
pillows under
help?
Kato.
To help,
Yeah, to help
I'm
your lady love. What are you doing to help?
No, your person love.
Sorry.
trying. I guess.
Excuse me, partner.
Your
What?
partner.
Joyfriend.
So I guess trying to
Boyfriend.
psionically also push the ship down,
Okay.
and then when it comes time, push the ship back up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just
Oh,
like
shit.
sitting and like have my eyes closed and I'm just concentrating really fucking hard on not just blasting us into
Just
the
like-
ground.
All right. Just as you're about to slam the group into the ground, you're able to wrench enough control and stop it just enough and begin to put it back up, I assume is what you were trying to do? Okay, so you're beneath the rib cage and you are rising swiftly.
So now we just make our little way off the ship.
Okay.
So now we just make our little
wanna-
way off. The
You want to
ship.
cast your little pass without trace?
Just a little,
Do I have pass without
just a little
Yeah, you've always had pass without trace.
Just a little bit.
And there's also
You've cast pass without trace.
there's 100 modrons aboard the ship.
Well, they're soldiers. They can just wait here.
You're just gonna leave them to wait?
We can't bring 100 Modrons with us.
Oh, you can always sick them inside.
They can cause a distraction.
Yeah.
But what
Go up
about
to
Clyde?
Clyde stays.
Get in there and fuck shit up.
Clyde, Clyde, we have a very important task for you and all of the other Modrons, and it's very important.
There isn't a limit of number of people I can cast passes. The limit of a number of people I can cast pass without trace on is just number of creatures that can fit within 30 feet of me.
Wait.
Modrons
Let me
stacked
figure
on
out.
top of each other.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a.
I believe it's probably a sphere.
Yeah. No. So technically that's like.
So you can fit them in there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
you
fit him
could-
in
you
there.
could fit
So
like
a
100 Modrons.
60-foot diameter sphere.
Okay. So
That's enough.
So you quickly command the Modrons, and they begin to hop on top of each other.
Okay.
And they are both 100.
Well, we're plummeting to the ground.
Yeah.
No, we're actually flying
this
now.
Yeah.
Pass without trace is also concentration. So
Oh.
I'm gonna say-
Well, I mean.
I'm just thinking
I
so
figured-
hard.
I figured we just turn the shit back
Well,
on
Earthbind
right
is
now.
done.
Yeah,
now.
we did.
Okay, I'm just gonna say,
Oh, you're just saying you've
I'm
cast
like-
a lot of concentration spells recently.
okay,
My brain's doing all the
Modrons,
work.
Yeah.
here is the deal. The plan that we have is basically we're gonna go and fuck shit up, and your job is to go in there and fuck up as much shit as you can.
Wait.
But go in the opposite
Go-
So
direction.
we're fucking shit up, but their job is to fuck shit up?
No.
Fuck
Your,
other shit up. We are
your
going
job
to the
is to fuck shit up in a highly visible way.
No, you
Yes.
no fuck shit up in the shadows for them, so that it's like a bunch of things just minorly go, like a bunch of things just going wrong, and they can't figure out what they're all running around trying to figure out what it is.
It's like Among Us. They're just
It's
going around
like
closing
Among Us.
doors.
We need you all to go the opposite,
that to
either
the
stay in the rib cage or go the opposite direction of the head, and destroy
That's the feat.
or go towards the
For
feet
those of you that don't know.
and destroy
I know
as much as you can. Just wreck it all. If you can stay hidden, great. If you can't, then burn it to the damn ground.
Clyde, don't you dare die.
And Clyde, if you die, I swear to God, I will
All
kill
of you
you.
all have permission to die.
No one else die, please, but especially Clyde.
Clyde jumps off his totem pole and he hits the ground next to you guys. Seems as if he's going with you.
Alright, Clyde.
Clyde,
He gives a soldier's salute with his one hand.
Wait, can we hold Clyde between us and like swing him like he's a kid?
Terrible.
We're just being cute.
Alright. So
we out here being cute, going to kill a base.
So, are you getting off? You're going to disembark as quickly as possible. The flesh beneath your feet doesn't bend and squish like the nautiloid that you set foot in before. It's rigid and cold. There's an immutable power here, thrumming from the skin and the innards of whatever god this was. It empowers you to hunt and skulk in the shadows, and the call of death is in the air. The Illithid have kept this place together by crude constructions in their own flesh, which has somehow mangled the beautiful innards and outards of what once was.
Outers?
Outards, yes.
Is that a technical term?
Yes.
Yes.
It holds this decaying god together like an insidious thread. Welcome to the dead god, the fortress of the Illithid. Hello, this is Johnny from the Moth Company. Thank you guys for showing your support and watching to the end of this video. Everything that you do really means a lot to us. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, perhaps comment what your favorite moment was, or something else that you'd like to insert about the episode, and please hit the subscription button down below. Every little thing really helps, and we love bringing you guys great role-playing game content from our home to yours. That being said, take it easy, and may all your rolls be 20.